Oh, welcome back to the shenanigan, and welcome to D&D VR. This is number what is it, West?
127.
Wrong.
Damn.
It's episode 6969.
Close enough.
Somebody is echoing.
Could be
Echo.
me.
It's Dev. Echo.
Not me.
Hold on.
I've got headset on. You can't hear an echo from me.
Everyone stop speaking.
I have headset on.
Echo. It's Dev.
Yeah, Dev,
How
you
is
light
it?
up.
That's
This is
weird.
number 107 of our shenanigans. Last time, what happened last time, Bertle? Oh yeah, Bertle's not here right now, by the
Violence.
way.
Violence happened, right?
He sounded to... You know,
Kobolds.
we haven't done this in a second. Everyone unanimously at the same time tell me what happened last week in one large clusterfuck. 3, 2, 1, go.
We defeated the warlord after I eliminated it from time.
Where's the
Okay.
clusterfuck?
You're
I
welcome.
don't
I
know
did
what
it.
happened.
But my throat decided to not.
I don't know what happened.
I had a brain derp, so sorry.
I did it.
Thanks, Wes. They finally
Woo!
they defeated Bowens. They erased Zepinari from the timeline. Jerome disappears, and we are left with Bowens, who seems to have some semblance of the power that he's trying to understand left over from the warlords, of which he's sort of adopted. That he was using through Zepinari, but now without Zepinari, he can't exactly control or mend them how he wants.
Bones has
Also,
kids.
the Nazador has a new
Congratulations,
host.
Bones! You got kids now.
Wow.
You said adopted.
Nazador was gifted to Draco in order to help start some fixing of Draco's soul in a Frankenstein style. And Bowens gave you guys a good luck and a firm thumbs up with dealing with whatever the fuck the Eldritch Horror is. Bowens was not able to stop the brooch from being taken, but was able to stop the reactionary route, which was
Right.
given to Scout?
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay.
Against all the parties' better judgment, considering that
He was
Rob
loudest.
is the one. He was the loudest, yeah, but
Scout doesn't get
Rob's
cool
the
shit
one.
often.
yeah.
I mean, contrasted to his class, Scout gets a lot of cool shit, but not in the item department. As we return, the Feywild is back to its completely corrupted state. For just a brief moment, it was peaceful again when Bones was perfectly controlling all the warlords, regaining all those little pins that was holding that pre-placed net that you guys so expertly undid. Good job, by the way. Everything has returned.
Oh, look who's
Shit.
here, Bertle.
Hey, Bertle. Bertle, by the way, I want you to increase one of your stats to 30 and then either raise it to 32 or get a feat.
Okay,
Okay.
Repeated.
I
Basically,
can do that.
free feat and a 30 stat, or a stat with a 32, which is plus 11. Anywho,
Which is really hard to make work. You'll have to, like, remember the bonus, because you can't go higher than 30 in D&D Beyond. It won't let you go try.
remembering. With
Yeah,
the
I'm
notes
mentioning
tab.
that because we know that everybody forgets things like that in this party. It's not just me. Everybody does it.
Mostly Scout.
Even Mega's forgotten about like 3 or 4 things that Nutters has given him.
Aren't I supposed to have the telekinetic feat?
Yes, you are.
I never added it. I'm adding it now.
Okay. You were allowed to
And-
either
and
get the
don't- and don't
telekinetic or
forget-
telepathic feat. You had a choice between the two.
And don't forget to
I chose
re-add your blood
telekinetic.
art.
It just didn't actually add it.
Okay.
Don't forget to re-add your blood hour tattoo.
Yeah.
You have it again.
You
But
guys
it's
are
not
you guys are
damaging you
keeping the blood ire tattoo, but you're losing the
Bad effect.
losing the negative side of it.
We're still 19, right?
20.
Or 20, okay.
Excellent.
as you all sort of get a bit of a drink. You guys sleep off the night, and we wake to a black morning. The sky is leaking blacky ink. Down from the sky drips, drips, drips.
That can't be good. We better hurry and deal with that whatever eldritch horror is entering this reality before our entire journey has been for nothing.
Well, I wish you luck. Like I said before, I don't support your mission, but I won't get in the way of it.
We're putting our pin in our mission for a bit to deal with this, and I gesture to the giant eldritch abomination stretching out of the sky.
You kind of caused it.
How are we supposed to know?
I don't know, maybe don't listen to dark entities of corruption?
I wasn't listening to any.
They were.
Okay, we're gonna have a talk about this later. But for now, we've got shit to deal with.
Oh, you don't know a lot about what's going on. Okay. Come back to me later and I can try to clarify whatever you want me to clarify.
Fine.
I will, for once, for you, bygones be bygones. I'll put the cards on the table.
Thank you.
Hi, Jack.
Yeah.
For now.
Am I in the world, or am I still...
You're still
Oof.
gone.
Okay.
You have been given the option of that mission. It is your choice to take it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to take it?
Yes.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it.
Mhm.
It's night online.
Dun, 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 dun.
Alright.
Did I hear that right? Did we raise another stat to 30?
No, if you already have a stat at 30, you don't.
Oh.
If you've got at least one at 30, ignore this.
Anyway.
Basically, I'm putting everyone on the same power level. But
Final.
yes, you have to acknowledge that the power level is over 9,000.
We have reached shonen level power levels.
Pretty much.
Who would win the fight, Goku or this band of idiots?
Probably Goku.
Yeah,
He's got plot.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say he's the lead character. He's got plot armor.
true.
That's okay. I've been doing my best to talk Hijack into letting others make a spell called plot armor, but he just won't let me do it. I've mentioned it 3 times now.
If everyone has plot armor, no one has.
No, we already have something in the world called plot armor.
There is the armor of plot somewhere in the world. Anyway.
Anyway,
I want it.
that's for campaign 2. See, teasing.
I mean,
Not
it's been
wrong,
here, it's been
And I
here
don't
for
like that
a
you're not
while.
wrong.
Wait, I was just joking. I didn't think that was actually.
I've
right.
already been dropping C2 hints in the Discord
Oh god.
through those drawings I've been making. If you look in Artageddon, there's drawings and they have fetile script. If you understand fetal script, you can decode it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do some research.
Fetal script is a custom language I made, TK.
Oh crap.
Ask West about it.
Okay. As a guy who literally on the weekends goes and hangs out with a group here in VR chat that is all about solving mysteries and puzzles, this seems interesting to me.
I have to post the next one later today, and I plan to, and I will.
Ooh.
All right.
Anyway, we're getting completely off track. So, shoot.
Shoot. All right.
Get on with it.
As you guys stand in the town looking out at this creature in the sky, you start to hear this melody in the air.
What is that melody?
It's like a strange semi-harmonic hum.
For a second, I thought he was going full Pink Panther.
Hey, hi, Jack. What is double the range on a touch spell?
It doesn't exist.
Double the range. If you're using Spell Sniper, that would be 30
Spell
feet.
Sniper doesn't affect touch spells.
It does not. It does. It says
does.
any spell that that requires you to
Makes a
make an
single
attack
target
roll,
roll,
the range
yeah.
of spell is the spell's range is double.
But a touch spell does not technically have a range. Well, actually,
No,
hold on.
No, but it does have an attack roll.
Mind if I interject? There are two ways it can be ruled. Either that it, as far as I can tell, there is, you could rule it as it does not have a range, so therefore it doesn't work, or it has a range of 5 feet, and then it doubles to 10 feet.
Plus, yeah.
Makes sense?
The range spell attack nor have covered when you cast a spell requires you to make an attack roll. The spell's range is doubled. I can allow it to be 10 feet.
What can I say except you're welcome?
I like that ruling. Oh, unless the jury say otherwise. Jury?
Wait, what? What was it?
I allow it.
Drugs.
Touch spell
poison.
spell sniper turns from 5 feet to 10 feet.
Yep.
That's what Sage Advice says too.
For this one, or for the next campaign?
Fuck it,
Yes.
both.
Both.
For this one, I would say yes. For next one, there'll need to be more debate, in my opinion.
Okay.
Well,
So right
according
now,
to
right now,
Sage
the
Advice,
right
that's
now
what it
the
says.
master
Yeah.
debaters say yes. Thank you,
For
those
this
who master
campaign,
debate.
there should be no issue because we are already overpowered as
Stop
is.
shooting that thing. It's a lag gun, you dick.
I didn't think it was a lag gun.
I don't
Can't
know
see-
what about it,
I
but
can't
every time
see
you
what-
shoot
what
it, it
causing
lags
lag.
me. Oh, TK's new gun. Anywho.
I'd be
As
very
this
happy with
melody hums out through the air, everything starts to grow a bit dimmer. Not in like light level, I mean in reality.
direction.
Everything starts to feel wrong. You swear, looking around, you start to see a figure popping up on occasion. Out in the periphery.
Nutters turns on his goggles.
Nothing with true sight.
Guys, I think we need to move.
It's
like,
floating
now.
in the corners of your vision. You try to look at it, when you do, it's gone.
It's an eye floater.
Yeah. Until soon it starts to become more seen and more seen. This black figure, shrouded in some sort of shadow. Just outside of that range where it looks like a blackish smudge. Until the humming stops and the figure is just there, standing a number of feet, just barely in your line of vision, out from the gate of the
Of the city.
gate of the town, as it starts to approach. Closer.
I have my hand on my revolver, ready
Closer.
for this to go sideways.
Closer. As slowly the figure becomes more and more visual, you see a avian creature. Feels familiar, looks familiar for a second. Where have you seen this one before? It's not until it's about 30 feet from you that something in your mind clicks and a name is put to this creature. You see Jerome.
Hey, Germ Boyle, it's you! Where you been? Where'd you go?
It's been forever. I completed my job. I was no longer needed here.
And
New
Jerome,
task requires me back.
You know what your new task is?
Yes.
What is that new task?
Here to help save the world, bitches.
Well, it's not exactly to help save the world. Remember,
Didn't you say that it was to take that. 1 second, let me go up. Not there, not there.
Hijack, I forget, was it? No, yeah, it was west. That was specifically the one who
Should we be
was
on guard?
who was close friends with Rob, right?
It was Bones.
No, I mean the other close friends.
No one in this party is a close friend, I would think.
Oh, I'd consider a close friend as maybe not.
Russell kind of was your
Yeah,
friend
yeah, I
until
was
he
about to
wasn't.
say about the closest person you have, Rob, would be Nutters.
Hijack that.
Yeah, basically it's the first two lines.
Yeah, okay.
Basically all three, yeah. Yeah, it's basically that.
Yeah, so it is. Let's kill the warlord bitches. Not warlord.
Kind of.
What's her face?
It's not exactly. It's what it says. However
Hijack,
you
I
want to
send
do
you-
it though, but yes, it is what it says.
Yes.
Hijack, I sent you a DM.
That doesn't exist
Was
anymore.
it-
That was Vessel.
Oh, that was Vessel.
Okay. So, Jerome's back, and he
it's
seems
been-
brighter. Colors are more vibrant. Holds himself in a much prouder demeanor. It basically looks like a reformed drug addict.
Huh. I'll take it. We could use all the help. we
Oh,
can get.
it has been too long. How are everyone doing?
Could be better. There's a giant eldritch abomination taking hold of all of reality, so that's kind of not great.
Oh
I'm
yeah, I
Giblet. Who are
forgot
you
about
again?
that. I'm Jerome. I do not believe we met, Giblet.
Okay, you're Birdman.
Yes, Birdman. That'll do.
Harvey,
I'll
Um,
be Birdman, attorney at law.
Harvey.
Nutters. If I recall correctly, you were a maker of sorts.
I smell him. Does he still smell like my pee?
No. He
Yes?
smells like he smells like nothing. He smells like absence.
I pee on his leg.
Can I roll to avoid the urine?
I will say you don't even have to roll, as you just kind of move your leg, and you guys watch as he moves. His body sort of strangely echoes as he just warps around time itself.
Huh.
But you were a sort of caster, were you not?
Yeah.
Perfect. Not a caster, sorry, a creator of things.
Sorry, somebody's calling me and I'm trying to ignore it.
Set yourself
You're
to do
good.
not disturb mode. Put yourself on red.
There we go. They quit.
What? Can I bother you to create me something?
If we have time. I
I'm
don't
just
have
looking
my time
for-
orb anymore, so things take a lot longer to make than they used to.
I'm just looking for the best suit of armor you can make me.
The best suit of armor. that
Here,
I-
you can have mine.
You could wear me.
Giggity.
As kinky as
Oh.
that sounds, I will pass.
How long do we have
get a
before
better
we're
suit of
going to
armor
be
that-
getting into fight? Because that depends.
As soon as we get to the giant.
The
eldritch
best I can make,
Don't
the
look at me.
biggest armor I can make, will take me 7 days.
I don't think we have 7 days.
The best suit of armor is one that not only absorbs the blows for you, but can actually redirect damage back at them, right? So, wear me.
As kinky as that sounds, I will pass.
Alrighty.
And also, I don't
Wearing
think 7
armor
days.
removes some of your rage benefits. remember that.
They do not, because of the boon,
Oh yeah.
which is why I am asking for it.
Okay. Alright, baby.
It's worth noting that I am a tank who doesn't
Which
have
one did you
good
go to?
armor.
I just pinned it.
Thank you.
I was smart enough to pin it. Don't worry.
Ah,
Give me a moment.
that one.
I will look and see at some base stuff.
You sly bitch, you. I respect your choice.
Yes. Who needs resistance when you can be even more resistant? I am an asshole. But yes. Can I possibly use Birthday Wish on speeding up the production of the armor?
Allow it.
Very well. I will find armor and send it to you to see if you are able to make it.
I can make the armor. That's not a problem. Like I said, it normally would take 7 days. How much are you letting him speed it up for?
Instant.
Oh, okay.
The
Well,
Birthday
It's
Wish.
the birthday wish.
okay. Well then,
Wait,
let me-
is your birthday, West?
It was a bit of
On the 18th of February.
I'm gonna
Alright.
make you something
You've been giving
extra
it
special,
since then?
then.
Alright,
So,
congratulations.
I'm going to send you some stuff, so we can go ahead and get it done now. All right.
You two work on that. Oh, and make sure you send me a copy so I know what the fuck you've done. You sly dog.
Can I ask him to make me armor too? But it doesn't have to be his best. It just has to be made within time and be better than 17 AC.
I don't know. You ask
that-
him. Don't
that-
ask me.
Yeah, I can actually do that definitely.
Go ask Nutters.
Anything
Go ask Nutters.
Nutters.
Don't
Well, I'm
anything
just
better
thinking,
than 17 AC is preferable.
ask me.
right? What kind of armor do you have now?
Decrepit
stuff.
plate armor.
So just regular, no magic on it at all, just regular plate armor.
Yeah, just regular plate armor, and it's very, very eroded and poor condition.
Oh well, that's easy to fix. That's simple mending spell. I get bonuses with that too, because of my enchanter thing.
It's really, for the sake of us doing the stats, it's half plate, but it's supposed to be full plate.
All right. Okay.
Although
so-
magic stuff is preferred.
So burn the material for making whatever West wants, and feel free to also work with Joe to make him some.
Yeah,
Okay.
burn a little extra material and then use my armor itself.
Okay, so what I want you to do, West, I sent you a list, okay? You get to pick 3 of these super miners.
Okay.
All right. So you two can either hop down channel or you can DM back and forth. But
yeah,
I'm
I'm just gonna DM him.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going to
So
continue.
we don't have to talk. He just has to message me his choice.
Okay. Why you look at me like that? You want something? Huh? Want to go?
I'm just.
Places.
Oh. Oh.
Violence.
Oh.
Time for more Eldritch Horrors.
For every bullet shot, that's an additional Eldritch Horror.
What if they're not shot at you?
I just said
Doesn't
shot.
matter. He didn't specify.
Okay.
You can shoot west. but it
Joe,
would
could you
still
pass me a
somewhat.
D6? I need a steppy stool. Wait,
Well,
do the
remember, they
D6s
don't-
still go on the...
They don't collide at the table anymore. Remember, I turned off the collision.
My steppy stool!
I'm sorry. You're gonna need a stack more dice.
I need books!
Okay.
Give me a thing of books.
Can I stack multiple D6 up?
Yes.
Yes. Note to self: next update, I'll add a stack of books that Hijack can stand on.
Thank you.
Just give me a stack of books model I can work with, and I'll do it.
There
Perfect.
we go. This'll do. Where's my phone? Era! Era! Don't leave me! There we go. Thank you. Ugh, I'm taller now. Alright. All right. So,
Housekeeping?
housekeeping.
Anyway,
No.
we all
No.
going to go kick some eldritch arse?
No, just you.
So, a number of you can and can't fly. Most of you can.
I can fly because I think I can.
I think it's only Rob who can't really, and Scout.
I can make both of those people fly
Okay.
if I want to.
Do you want to?
Where are we going? I was just gone for a
An
second.
eldritch horror in the sky.
Oh, not that much.
A
fun.
horror
We
in
can
the
get to more
sky.
places in the sky.
Also, by the way, the sky is completely black and it's leaking.
Yeah, that's kind of
Ooh,
concerning.
fun.
Okay.
When you look closely enough, those with a high wisdom for your passive perception, you actually see where the drips are. There are small cracks in the sky.
How high
That's not
does
me.
your wisdom need to be?
I'd say with a passive wisdom above 20.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
All right,
Okay, who was the other person? What number? It was Joe.
Joe. So DM
Mhm.
Joe, but
Okay.
all
Thank
right. So this is going to be a bit of a journey flying.
Okay.
So there's going to have to be some sort of way you guys can take incremental breaks while in the air.
I don't need to.
You don't need to. Rest
But
in.
everyone else kind of does. If only we still had a demi-plane we could rest in.
Technically, it could be remade. The normal demiplane, not the super demiplane, but just a.
Yeah, I can actually make us a. I can do Mordecai's fortress thing.
It kind of appears on the air, but I'd allow it
All right.
because you're you. I'd allow
Actually,
it.
well, and I was gonna say it actually does make it. It makes it on a cloud.
It makes it in a space in front of you, kind is what it technically does, but I'd allow it.
Okay.
So it's going to be maybe about a 4-day journey to properly get up to the Eldritch Horror.
Oh, good.
As you go higher and higher and higher, until you would be meeting above the peak of the Top Hat Mountain. And you actually look out, and you look out at the entire Feywild. Everything completely fucked. Except one area. One beautiful area. Still perfect to a T. Luscious. You can see farmland, you can see rice field, you know, that kind of like water and dirt type thing that you would see, you know, rice fields. If you don't know what it looks like an increment of water and dirt.
You're talking about like a Japanese rice field kind of area.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Pink trees. It looks peaceful, is the best way to put it. It looks like probably the most peaceful place in the world.
Tranquil, serene.
It automatically does not fit with the Feywild.
Well,
What do
it
you mean?
fit with
That's
it.
most of the Feywild.
It
when
fit
it's
with
not
it.
Colliding with other
Yeah.
realities.
It fit with it when you guys first entered. Everything was a lot more tranquil like this when you first came before you started killing warlords. Only after you started killing warlords did the Feywild slowly get more and more corrupted.
Huh, I thought it was always just like
No.
everything's just completely nuts.
No, it was very beautiful. It was very luscious, very beautiful, very serene type land. Crazy, but beautiful in its craze. Now it's just crazy. Wrong. Broken, corrupted.
Distorted.
It used to be the funny kind of crazy, now it's the unfunny kind of crazy.
Distorted. Perverted. Get your mind out of the gutter. Perverted can mean more than one thing.
Yeah. As over the course of the 3-day journey, you slowly make it up there with incrementing Mordekin's mansions.
Right.
Soon you reach it. About a good 500 feet from you. High, hanging from this black filament in the sky that... The sky, the higher you guys flew, the closer it actually got. Kind of. It's like you were flying towards a physical object. And now that you look at it, it looks like a physical object.
Hold on a sec. We're going immediately into another boss fight without preparing or stacking up on stuff again.
We're prepared.
Oh, great.
As you
You
see
said,
this...
you said
3
it took
days.
4 days to reach it? 3
About
days?
4 days, yeah.
3 to 4 days? Which is it? I need to know.
4.
4.
Alright.
Big.
As pulling its way out of the sky, it looks like this abomination that is a crossbreed between a gibbering mouther, I think they're called. Let me check. Yes, gibbering mouther. I remember my demons. It looks like a cross between a gibbering mouther, a kraken, and a bull. This mass of mouths, tendrils, and horns, slithering and pulling its way out of this crack in the sky. And I want everyone to roll perception.
Okay.
Persuasion? Sure thing.
Perception. You
I
dingus.
know.
That is a 36.
Every single tooth has an eye on it.
Oh, goody.
Hey, a nat 20. First
First
roll on this new die, and it's a nat 20.
Nice. Every tooth has an eye.
I hate this already.
I can't tell if that means good luck or bad luck.
Yeah, a bit of both. Okay. So, Bertle, whatever you have to burn in order to give those who can't fly, burn it.
I said I tried to correct myself. I cannot give them flight, but I can move them places in the air.
Oh, levitate?
Yeah.
We just try them on a line.
I do not have access to giving them flight.
Let me check something. You're at 4 parts, right?
Uh-huh. I did look at it.
Okay, cool.
Well, we need a plan, like, right freaking now.
Rob raises his hand.
By the way,
Uh,
Tupa,
Mhm.
the rod starts to pull.
Where? Up?
The horror.
Why am I not surprised?
And there's actually 2 pulls, but that is the stronger pull, and it's strong enough that you can't actually completely discern the second. But
Okay.
it's weird. The second pull is ever so oddly. It's arguably to say it's slowly becoming stronger, but like ever so slowly.
Okay.
let's see.
Do any of us have an ability to make people fly or no?
I don't have the ability to make other people fly without stopping my own flight, and I think I'm gonna need it.
I believe Nutters can.
Well,
And others can what?
give
Wait,
people
who doesn't have
temporary
flight?
fly.
Goat doesn't.
Wait, what?
You can give people temporary flight speed.
Oh yeah, I can give you flight.
So Nutters, whatever you might have to burn to give Scout and Rob flight, please do. Rob, technically you can fly on your own. Right? Mega?
I
You don't
am.
use it often, but you can.
Are you referring to my other form?
A little bit. I'm more talking about your ability to, because of what you are, to malleate your form, to change what you need.
Oh, you're talking about my ability to shape change.
Pretty much.
Just because a slime can shape itself into an eagle doesn't mean that it can fly.
No, but because of what you are.
That part of the shape change. That's
It's
what
not
I was
turning
that's
into an
what I was
eagle. You
referring-
basically can cause yourself to have slime wings, and because of what you are, they can work.
Right. That's what I was referring to before, but you had said no.
At that level. I'm saying now it's good.
Oh, in that case, I suppose I technically could, yeah.
Alright, I'll give you 60.
Alright.
So that means the only one who needs it is Scout, so cast whatever you need to give Scout the fly speed. Dev.
I did.
Okay.
He's gonna have 30
Okay.
flash speed. Double bit of. Oh, just one of them?
Just one person needs it.
Just
Oh,
one
okay,
person,
yeah. Okay, yeah, he'll have a 30 flash speed.
Technically, Scout can fly on his cloud. So if Scout wants to do that, Scout can.
Okay.
But this is just a temporary thing for now. So until you want to use your cloud. And I will let the fly speeds combine, and I will give you also a 60 fly, Scout. If you use your cloud, that is. Only if you use your cloud.
I guess I will use it because I need to touch the ground.
Fair enough, yeah. So your cloud will have a temporary 60 feet fly speed, and that gives you a solid ground to do your shit on. Don't get knocked off. Okay.
I mean, I could just hover.
That is also true.
But, TK, to answer your question earlier about who has a plan, Rob raises his hand.
You have one? Please do.
I've got a plan, aye.
Well, what is it?
I'm gonna go and talk to it.
You're joking, right?
Rob starts flying towards it.
Okay.
You're gonna die.
Go get him, Mega.
Like, I don't think the
Go.
Eldritch Abomination is going to be in a talking mood.
Actually, yeah, Tube is gonna go with Mega.
Okay.
Or with
All right.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to hang back with my hand on my revolver just in case.
500
this
feet.
is horribly wrong.
So you know, 500 feet away. Okay.
I start flying towards the
I
Eldritch
get
Abomination.
Just within range of being able to hit it. And then
Tell me how many feet that is.
I'm
Technically, it's 3 miles. If you're using the kablooey.
about 120 feet.
Not
So-
vertically. Vertically, it's infinite.
You're not wrong.
Wow.
You're just not right.
Yeah.
Alright. So basically you all get to that 100-foot line
Yeah.
when you think it can hear you at that point, as all those teeth eyes kind of look at you a bit.
Rob.
Who understands Primordial?
I
Me.
can. Remember? I
Wait,
understand all
why,
languages.
wait. people
Nutters
don't
understands
it
everything.
should be on there.
And can speak
It's
everything.
not in it's not in D&D Beyond.
It is. Primordial is.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
If you can
Why does
also
Tupa not have
understand
it?
deep speech.
I can?
Okay?
Why does Tupa not
Here we
have Primordial? I swear we've
You
had-
should.
I should have it.
Deep
Okay.
speech is based off of like
Alien. I know.
the dark, the underdark, and primordials are Fey.
Sylvan is Fey. Undercommon is
Yeah.
Underdark. Deep speech is
Right.
for more of the alien things, such as Eldritch Abominations and
Primordials mainly
and
golems.
aliens.
Right, primordials are actually considered Elder Fey.
Primordials aren't
primordials that
primordials
separated.
aren't Elder Fey. Primordials are Elder Elementals.
Right, yes.
The
yes.
Fey worship specific primordial.
Right.
The Fey itself is comprised originally of a now dead primordial. Kinda. Alright.
All comes back to food.
It does. Oh, food all along. Alright.
Yep.
As you hear you see something that approaches, it does slowly. Little they are, big they hold. Little things you are. What? Before me. Why before me? How before me? Bow before me.
Rob's going to
Who,
go
what,
up.
why, how, and bow.
Rob's gonna go up. Actually, he will do a polite bow and introduce himself
People will also bow.
and say, "Hello there. My name's Rob. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr., Mrs., Miss. What's your name?"
I don't have a name. I am a segment. I am segment.
All right, I'll call you Segment then. Well, pleasure to make your acquaintance, Segment. Mind if I call you Seg?
What?
This is working.
Well, I see you're new in the neighborhood, so I wanted to see and I wanted to get to know you a bit better. Maybe offer you a nice pint.
Half the eyes look at Tupa, half the eyes look at you, TK. I smelt power. I smelt father. I smelt other. When he says power, the eyes shift and look at you, TK. When he says father, the eyes scatter about looking around the place. And when they say other, they all look at Tupa. I smelt corruption.
Aye, there's been quite a bit of corruption around here lately, aye.
I'm hungry for it. I will
Oh.
bathe it. I will have it. I will make it. I will become. I will spread it.
Oh, well,
All to
alright, good.
under my watch. Your gifts to me you will give, and to you I will return. To me, yes.
Well, sorry to disappoint you, boyo, but regrettably you can't have this place quite yet. Maybe later, but not yet.
I do not accept. You have nothing to me. Is mine, the corruption says. Is mine. She calls me my master. The tale is ready. I am ready to make a tale.
Who is your master, might I ask?
She creates, she who propagates, she who sets forth, for she is we. We will make a story to be told. We can accept you. We can improve you. We can do what it takes. She, my master, has already left her mark.
Sorry,
We smell
I am
it.
only one finishing my story.
Have any of the eyes shifted at me during any of this?
They scatter about, so yeah.
Okay.
Then,
I just want to make sure I wasn't being singled out.
then we will finish your story.
Sorry, but I think I've got a few more chapters left in me.
We say otherwise.
Fine. Let's see who's right.
We will set the prophecy in motion.
Why don't you step inside our little place here where it's safe and talk to us?
That place is already that place is already gone and doesn't exist right now because you guys have gone a good
Is it
distance to get. Yeah,
Demi-plane. A demi-plane is permanent once
It's not a
created.
demi-plane. It's Mordecai's mansion.
Okay.
It's a bit different.
Anyway.
Very
Yeah,
different.
you're right.
actually.
You're right. You're right. I forgot that
hi, Jack.
instead of a
Mega.
demi-plane.
Question. Are we currently flying above any lakes, rivers, or oceans of any description?
Forest.
Forest? Okay.
I could say there's a stream.
But you can't see it for the trees.
Yeah.
How high up are we flying at the moment?
Pretty fucking high.
All right.
Alright. So,
You basically flew to the skybox.
All right. I'm gonna stop flying.
You're going to fall.
Yeah.
Okay, you start to fall.
As I fall, I cast my destiny as a reaction.
This creature cannot be marked.
It can't.
This creature cannot be marked.
All right, then I'll start flying again once I determine that.
You don't waste it. It just can't be marked.
Okay.
so I'm about to light this thing up, unless someone does something.
You mean like roll initiative?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, not yet, not yet. No.
Well, I
no.
mean, if he's about to be trying to attack, we have to roll initiative.
Well, you can
kind
roll
of-
initiative right now, but you
hasn't
don't
done
have to fight
anything
right
yet.
now.
Well, I'm just saying, but he's about to attack it, so I thought we should roll initiative. He just said, I'm about to light this thing up.
TK, hold your
Hold
hold your goats, please, Boyle. I'm just gonna put my initiative in initiative chat.
Everyone roll initiative. Doesn't mean we're getting into battle, but have it prepped. As
TK, hold your goats,
as its
Boyle.
wide as its largest mouth opens wide and it looks at you, Tupa.
Finally. Good.
It
good
looks at you,
initiative.
Tupa. Feed me the part. Let it be mine.
Like that would ever happen.
It will happen. We will happen. It will be mine. Rightfully mine.
I don't even know who you are.
I am merely a segment.
Perhaps you'd like to join me in my demiplane so that way you and I can discuss privately? Perhaps in a place where we can discuss this riddle in a bit more safe environment?
Riddles. No more demiplanes. No more of your stories. We have a prophecy to fulfill. We will. And you watch as it starts to continue it's slugging its way out.
All right.
It's been
In
very
that case-
slow, and it's been doing this over the course of the days.
All right.
Anyone have anything that else they'd like to do before I try and straight up end this thing?
I got one more idea, but
By
it
the
ain't
way,
a good
by
idea.
the way, if Foon was big, if Foon was like enormously huge, TK, like Foon was a Titan of Titan.
Cartoonish.
This is kind of
axolotl size.
yeah.
So I have a question.
This is kind of.
Why did you remove my 9th and 8th level spells?
I
I
did
thought-
not.
That's weird because there's a slot. Those 2 slots got used for some reason.
You've had a long rest, so make sure to fix that.
All right.
You've had multiple. The only thing that should be spent is whatever was needed to give Scout the Fly. And for whatever you need for Joe's armor.
Okay.
Not West's. West's is automatic and was done after the day.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for confirming. That's what I needed to know. All right,
Actually,
so-
wait, no. Your creation was lessened, wasn't it? From 7 days to 4.
No, it went from 10 days to 7.
Oh, okay. I'll lessen it for this one from 7 days to 4.
All right. You could just say I used it to enchant both of them.
Yeah.
The time that I had.
Yeah, and the time you had, you did it to chant both, and you can have all
Because his
except
is
for what
way
you need
less
for the flag.
than his
Yeah.
is way less than West.
Have everything you need except for the thing required for flight.
Okay.
Well, TK, I got one more idea, but it ain't a good idea.
What is it?
I'm going to pull out. You
But
Hijack?
he basically makes Foon look like a kobold.
anyway, hijack.
Yeah.
You know I have 1 level of warlock, yes?
I'm not familiar. I know now.
Yeah, that was the
Right? Yeah. I know about your warlock level for your demiplane, and no, this creature is not willing and cannot fit in your demiplane.
No, that's not what I was referring to.
Okay.
I was going to you know how like clerics are able to ask for divine intervention from their patrons?
Yeah. I don't know if the warlock gets it. That's that because it's only one level.
I am aware, but considering this is an extraneous circumstance,
Yeah. It's the Warlock Genie.
yeah, it's the genie warlock. Yes,
Okay. I'm listening.
Munching on their mic.
I'm going to grab out my thing that looks like an ancient Pokeball.
Yeah.
Remember, because
Yeah.
and start rubbing it.
Okay. What exactly do you want to try to accomplish, if I can ask before? State your
I'm-
stuff up front before we roll anything.
I'm going to see if my genie can't give this guy what he's looking for, but perhaps in another reality, like a wish that would be like its version of a wish.
You gotta remember, realities don't really exist anymore. This is the lone reality.
Oh right, yeah. So
Convergence is at
And-
that point where this is the only one. There
Right.
is.
Outside of the astral.
Well, basically there's one sphere left, and that sphere contains this reality, the astral plane, and the Underdark, the Feywild, the normal primal plane, the Toral version of the plane, the side demi-planes within the plane, the known multiverse, and the elemental planes.
And they're all existing in one spot. And
Uh,
the
in-
ocean
in-
of the astral, right? I mean, 'cause that's what the astral is. The
the-
astral is the sea where all the planes exist in. That's how it's described.
The astral isn't
well,
it's kind of. Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
well, I
It
suppose
connects
if I
Every
can't,
plane.
I guess if I can't do that, then I guess I would want it to act as like an interpreter, so that way we'd be able to know what it wants. So that way we'd be able to properly understand what it's wanting without all the cryptic wording.
I think I know exactly what it wants. It wants to
Oh.
pretty much eat this reality.
Yeah, TK's pretty much got it on the ball.
It doesn't take a brain. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out.
All right, in that case, can since TK's apparently figured that out, can
So pretty
and-
much on the ball.
pretty much on the ball, so not entirely accurate.
I got an idea.
Close enough.
I have an idea.
Oh my
Those are
God.
dangerous.
Uh-huh. And it's super basic. And I'm just curious
Okay.
Holy
if
shit.
it would work.
Okay,
I'm going
listening.
So can my genie interpret it the entirety of the way, not just on the ball, but like
Roll a
the
d100 for me,
entire-
Mega.
All right, will do.
Be that the single golf ball or the fancy dice.
I'll let my two new glowing ones do it.
Shiny.
36.
Nothing seems to happen.
All right, I figured that would probably be the case with the 36.
Anyway,
I trade. Go
Can I
ahead.
get some context on what's going on right now?
all right, time for me to end.
We arrived at the Eldritch Horror, and Rob tried to befriend it, but that didn't work. So
I
Rob
have an
tried
idea. I have an
using
idea.
his
of
Warlock
going back to
patron
that.
in order to get some more information about it, but that also
Rob, you kind
failed,
of
so-
are your warlock patron, if you remember. I was
Well,
more
to
seeing
a
if you could, to a degree. It was more seeing if you could bend your power,
Oh, if I could mend my power.
not mend, bend your power.
Oh, bend my power. Right. I
If
guess I
somebody
could-
took Rob up on their offer for Rob to be their armor, would he become their patron?
No.
He would be
Anyway.
their armor.
but I assume
Armor
with
of Hexes.
36,
Yeah.
I assume with 36 that probably wouldn't have
Too
worked,
high.
and
Too high.
too high. Okay.
Yeah.
And
it's off at the cleric's divination.
yeah.
Class or lower.
Oh, class or lower, right? Oh,
Well, not
okay,
class,
fair.
level or lower.
Level or lower. Okay, so I need an exact one.
No. 20 or lower. You're level 20.
Oh, 20. Oh, right. Yeah, fair point. Anyway,
That's why I was quickly
It-
mending the class to level. Technically,
Right.
it should be class level or lower, but for your case, because of what you are, I'm just saying level or lower.
okay, and anyway, Rob tried using his patron. That failed, so now Rob's letting TK do his thing.
And you can try it again in a minute.
Alright.
Unlike a normal cleric where it's like once a day. You can try it every minute.
Alright.
This is either going to work, or this is going to go horribly, horribly wrong.
Before you do your thing, Dev, you said something.
Yeah, I want to do something before anybody starts attacking it because it won't work after.
Okay.
Like,
I'm going to pull an acorn
Okay.
out, and just a regular acorn, not one of the. I don't have another one of the.
You don't have another swarm corn, and you don't have another
I don't have
extra
another
growth one.
acorn from the tree. Yeah, I'm just a regular acorn.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast what's it called? Insight Greed on it as my signature spell.
Okay.
It's one of my signature spells I got.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold it up, and I'm gonna tell the person, you see this seed? This is a seed that will make entire multiverses grow. For you to just sit back and consume at your will. All you have to do is take it from the person I'm giving it to. And I'm going to cast Speedy Courier, drop it in the chest.
Before you do anything, a quick reaction is going to come out, and I need you to make a dex save.
Do all of us need to make an
Was
X
it
save?
mentioned? Is
Just
it
notice.
magic that is it a magic that I'm evading?
No. It's
So
it's a tongue. Very, very, very big tongue.
Okay.
Yeah. If it's a big tongue, that's why I was thinking more people might need to make evasion.
I will say whoever's next to Nutters.
Oh, okay.
So,
I still get it with it.
technically not
All right.
Yeah, no problem. So TK.
Does 21 make it?
crap. The deck save?
21
Either way,
does
I get an
not.
advantage.
21 does not make it.
Oh, my other one
Uh-oh.
wasn't one. So 21 is the best I got.
22.
So you are violatedly licked. You feel uncomfortable. You want a restraining order, and you no longer have an acorn in your hand.
You want
Yeah.
a restraining order, you no longer have an acorn.
Yes. This sounds great. In an awful way.
So he
It's like-
failed his save, huh?
No, he didn't fail the save. You get a sense that he's actually immune to charms. Because of what he is.
Insight, greed, and charm.
It is a charm.
It is the
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, it is. Okay.
You get a sense he is immune to charm. It's just you gave him an offering and he wanted it.
All he got was a glowing acorn for real.
And
Oh.
a taste of squirrel.
And taste a squirrel. One
Squirrel.
sec, guys. I will be 5 seconds. Feel free to start thinking and braining. I will be. Yeah.
All right.
Just so y'all know, my plan was I was literally gonna drop it in a chest and ship it off to Barley.
Barley.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was a clever plan, if only it had work. I'm pretty much
Question. Does Nutters have fleas? Because you might not have fleas anymore if you did.
I don't have fleas, but I can give you
Anyway.
fleas.
And lizards get fleas?
Yes, but no. They don't get fleas, but they get mites.
No,
Anyway.
squirrels do get fleas. Yes.
I'm
So-
talking. He asked.
Goddamn.
I asked
Can I-
lizards.
asked
Eight.
lizards. Lizards and snakes can get scale mites, which are
Yeah.
arguably far worse than fleas.
Yeah, I don't know. Fleas are pretty bad too.
You can't
Hey,
get
Tom.
if you get a bad enough case of scale mites, there is no way to get rid of them.
Hey, son.
Okay. Can I speak
Hey,
my
son.
idea? Bounce it off you guys.
Go for it.
Okay. My plan was I was literally going to,
Hey,
since
son, look.
I was made to be a vessel for literally a deity of magic, I could, in theory, I think, try and use as much of the world's magic as I possibly can to cast one giant spell to end this thing's whole career.
Can you
You
Pretty
know
much
eat it?
what?
cast
I just had a thought.
Wrath of the Universe on a scale of which the universe has never and will never see again.
I
Real
wonder what would
question
happen
though.
if I
Can you
used
eat it?
TK. I wonder what would happen if I used TK as a magic focus for a spell. He is literally a magic focus. What would happen if I used him as a magic focus to cast a spell?
We would all watch and very amused as a squirrel holds a TK like a magic wand. That's what would happen.
He
The
just,
thing is I can do it.
yours is just dangling by my ankle.
No,
No,
just holding
no,
you by your
I
pinky
can
toe.
actually no. If I grab you, you'll shrink down to my size.
Please don't. I really don't need that right now.
But it could actually be something worthy. I mean, if you are a vessel to handle godlike magic, then that makes you the most powerful spell focus in existence.
Theoretically, you could absorb the creature itself.
Okay,
That's
I'm
what
not
I'm saying,
going to
eat it.
absorb the monster.
Eat it,
Especially
eat
because
it, eat it.
Even
Yeah,
bigger
He's
than
a,
what we're
he's a
seeing.
vessel, and he's a vessel, so that would mean that if he would have to save or be taken over by the creature.
What's happening?
And I don't think I would pull that off.
Can we
We're
cast
feeding
spell?
the creature to
If
TK.
TK is a avatar, meaning he is a vessel for god magic, doesn't that technically mean that he's the most powerful spell focus in this multiverse?
Yeah, that's why the creature looked at TK.
Yeah.
Does that mean we could cast spells through TK
Hijack.
as a
Does
magic
that,
focus?
yeah,
Shut
that's what I'm saying.
the
Can
front
Nutter
door.
cast a
Can
spell
I
through
speak?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I've been trying to ask Hijack for a few minutes on what
Go ahead,
I
TK.
wanted to do is even possible.
Mhm.
Okay, so I was mentioning to them because it was part of my train of thought.
Mhm.
Because I was literally made to be a vessel for the literal god of magic, I should be able to handle insane amounts of magic, the likes of which
You are.
no one has ever tried.
You are.
Since this seems like the kind of situation where, like, I should be trying something absolutely bonkers because it might be the only option. I'm thinking of trying to use all the magic, like take as much of the weave as I can to make the mother of all explosive spells to end this thing's whole career.
There's
Pretty
a
much,
chance
I wanna
a lot
cast
of
Wrath
us
of
will
the
be sucked
Universe.
into your spell.
Mhm.
As
I
you
wanna cast
absorb
Wrath
the
of the
weave, you might
Universe,
absorb
but-
beings of magic.
What are you talking?
So TK, you start trying to funnel that magic into your body, and as you're doing it, as you're trying to design that, you actually watch as the two skeletal arms that were holding your shoulder hold off and come under your arms, and over where you are currently holding out your hands to try to pull out and jest out. It's kind of like this funnel, being a funnel. You're trying to push it out. You're both trying to extend a flow while narrowing the flow is how this works.
Right.
You watch as the other two hands place over your hands, trying to help you condense and control this.
For once, I'm actually kind of glad.
You're working with them
Alright.
right now. And even when working together, as you're holding this, it feels like you have some sort of safety feature. As you're trying to, you feel like you should be able to express this magic. You feel like you should be able to handle this. You can handle this. Together, you two could handle this. But you just
There's something holding me back.
can't pull that much. It's like trying to empty the ocean with a
With your
pipette.
tongue.
Well, I'm gonna try and take as much as I can.
Like
I
trying
need
to drink
every
the ocean
drop
with
I
the
can
straw
get.
is what he's getting at.
The funnel is too small. You can only pull out up to your 10th right now.
And I can't think of a way to break that seal on my magic.
Not
This-
without figuring out what it is inside of you that holds it like that, or what laws of the weave are causing it to work the way it is, or
Hey,
what
wait.
laws Desra have had
What do I
put on
see
you.
happening to the weave around TK while he's doing this? Because we would determine last session that Nutters can see the weave.
You can't see the weave, Nutters. That was not a thing.
Maybe we could feel the weave, because anybody with
No,
magic
you
sense
outright
probably
said
feel
I could,
disturbance.
you said I could
You
see
can
the weave.
in
I
that
did not.
sense. In that like
Can I try
time
and
period, you could.
while I'm trying to do this,
So you're saying that was a temporary thing?
noticing that there is something stopping me from getting more, can I look inside myself and see if I can
You
introspective
activate that sort of
figure it out?
weave vision, and you look at everything, and you look out, and you can see. You want to specifically see the weave, so you activate that major part of it, and you see
Right.
the weave. You see these magic threads that connect to all living creatures, and it's beautiful. And you see the abundance that connects to you, the astronomical amount that you hold. But you look at the weave. It's swollen. It's barely being held together. Something is controlling the weave. And it's not Desra.
Can I detect who might be be messing with the weave, other than me?
No,
Other than Desra.
it's something that
beyond your sight.
it's not beyond your sight. It's
For
a
evil
tip of
purposes,
tongue. It's feels like Armor, in a way.
like gas.
It doesn't. When you've connected with Scout and through have connected with Armor, that time where he kind of Iron Maidened some of you, and you've kind of had that joint experience,
Right.
it's like the weave is inside of that Iron Maiden. It's being held. It's being told what to do. It's being said, sit in the corner, you've been bad. And
What if
you feel if that little grasp is taken away, it will do what it wants. And
It's
there's a
Marley.
blurry line there of, wait, what does it want to do right now? Because it looks like it's trying to do something. And you don't
Let's
know if
try
you want it to. Okay?
Well, I know I don't. I'm not sure if I want it to do it, but I need this.
Okay.
I don't see surviving a fight with something this big.
Tupa, the
without
pull of
some
the pull of
unfair-
the second rod is getting stronger fast.
Where?
It's coming from that extremely pretty area of the Feywild. I don't know if you were here to hear about that.
I did hear about
Okay.
that.
It's drawing from that extremely pretty part of the Feywild.
How
PK,
far away is
oil.
that store right now?
Yeah, a little busy
Hold-
right now.
Hold up. I got another idea.
What is it?
We give it what it wants.
What?
No, trust me. I got an idea. Hijack.
Yeah.
I hold out my bag of my one. I forget what it's called offhand.
Hurdling.
It's, hurdling. That's it. Thank you. And I say, Reveal Ale. And a cast of Reveal Ale comes hurtling out.
At you.
Yeah, at me.
Make a dex save.
All right. Deck save. That's 6.
Push. Take 10 bludgeoning.
All right.
I am growing impatient.
And as it comes out, I will offer it to the creature.
Really?
That tongue instantly, that in the flash of a second, grabs it and pulls back.
All right. It needs to save against being inebriated.
It cannot be inebriated.
What'd you
It's
expect?
an eldritch horror.
It is an
Anyway.
eldritch horror. However, Rob can't be inebriated either. However, Reveal's ale is able to inebriate him.
Yeah, but this thing definitely can't be.
It's built differently.
Yes,
Anyway,
DK.
I've got an idea on how to break this ceiling on my magic.
Hold up,
What
hold
if,
up, Boyle. Hold up. We haven't
Let TK
finished
speak
my
first.
idea yet.
Let TK speak first.
Okay.
What if I just try and make the entire weave go full wild magic for a second? Effectively let it give it an entire injection of wild magic.
So your
break
control of wild magic with the weave isn't because the weave is wild. It's because your connection to the weave was broken due to hags.
Alright.
And you kind of get a sense like there is a lick of wild magic, I guess. Like that undertoning back flavor in whatever is holding the weave, but there's also that undertoning back flavor that kind of is it, but kind of isn't it with Armor. Basically, what's around the weave feels like whatever Armor does when he pulls up his shield.
Basically,
trying to-
someone is trying to
I'm trying to
protect
think of a
the
way
weave
to
for some
break
reason.
that.
Someone is holding the weave. You don't know if they're holding it still, steady, or hostage, but it's being held.
Well, I'm trying to think of a way to break that grip.
Probably kill whoever's holding it.
That's what I'm fearing.
Tupa, did you say anything?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Well, I need to break that shield, that protection. We don't survive if I don't, as far as my character is concerned.
That's been talked about before. For anyone who doesn't know, it is one of the character's flaws. Not a player.
Hey, I call out to the group. Guys, maybe a weird question, but is there anyone we might know that might be holding the entire weave together or hostage or whatever? Since,
Oh, Nutters raises his hand. Yeah, I'm keeping it from falling apart.
hey,
In character,
This
no.
isn't Nutter's
No.
chain.
Out of
Good.
character, maybe.
Yeah, Nutters did do something.
Not the weave.
Oh, it wasn't?
To
I thought the
Reynolds.
weave was part of it. Oh, okay. Oh, then I'm not. Okay. It's not me then. I thought I was holding the weave together too.
Not
Sorry.
the weave. You're not holding the weave. The weave is something you can't hold.
Okay.
well, then
The weave is the reason why you can't hold the weave is because the weave is metaphysical, is the way to put it.
Yes, I get that. But so is astral objects.
So is astral
ethereal
objects.
object.
Well, those
Wh-
are astral and ethereal. The weave is real,
Right.
but it isn't.
Right. I just remember there was a couple. Listen, hear me out. A few sessions back, Nutters did something
You
because
did.
the weave
you
was
did.
unraveling, and I was able to fix it.
You weren't able to fix it. You saw the weave. That was a vision from Yggdrasil. Basically, two options of what things can happen. Either the weave will split off and become abundance, and when it splits off, that frees Desra, or it'll stay compact like this, and everything will stay in order, and Desra will not be able to interact.
Okay.
well, then,
Okay.
I still.
So it was a vision.
My question
Yes,
still
it was a
hangs.
vision.
Who's holding the weave currently? Does anyone here know? Because if you do, speak up.
Rob hesitantly holds up his hand.
You know?
I might have a possible inkling of a maybe idea. Maybe.
Freaking speak then.
Tupa, it's getting closer. So fast, it's getting closer. That pull. It's burning
Is
to hold the
anything-
bronze. Tupa, you see in the direction of the this beautiful part of the Fae,
Mm-hmm.
this glinting light.
Is it back to Rob or is
Um,
it still you guys?
You guys can
I'm
go.
gonna. Okay.
It's
Tupa
coming
is
toward,
gonna-
and this glinting light is approaching your destination fast.
Well, someone please
I'm gonna
fill me in.
give the rod to the Eldritch Horror.
Are you sure?
You are an idiot.
If. Hmm. It is a little bit of a gamble.
Well,
But. Eh,
Rob, can you please answer my question?
I want to first ask Tupa, are you throwing the rod towards the Eldritch Horror?
Yeah.
Okay. Rob?
Before I do, can I make a perception?
I'm going to say no in this case, because you were talking.
Okay, because I am right next to Tupa.
Yeah,
So I
Tupa's the
could-
only one who can feel this pull, though.
Right, but I could potentially see the glinting of the light coming towards us.
I'm going to say no in this case, because you're directed towards TK.
All right, fair enough.
Continue on.
Well, TK, it may or may not be.
1 sec, Mega. Bertle, what do you say as you throw it? Bertle, do you, Tupa, do you say anything as you throw it?
You said you wanted it? Take all of its power.
Yes. And you throw it. And Rob, go ahead.
May or may not possibly be a.
Hurry up!
I don't know if I should, cause
Say it!
it's Barley.
I'm
Barley's the one.
Barley's the one who's holding it.
Hi, she's holding the weave together. She's not holding it hostage. She's keeping it stable.
As you watch as that tongue launches out towards the rod, Tupa. As it gets closer and closer, you watch as that tongue, the tip of the tongue, slowly, a metallic piece, points its way out of it, like it's trying to attach.
Mm-hmm.
And it finally clicks in, and there's just a wash of power and this moment of, oh shit, of what this thing has.
You
As that tongue, how fast it was before, it's frozen in air. It's stopped. You see the glinted object of the rod is missing, and you hear as the horror reels in pain as it squeals out, writhing.
Oh, I'm so glad I was right. Okay.
As the tongue, you weren't exactly right, starts to slide.
I know what I know what this thing is related to.
As the tongue starts to slide and fall off, you see a clean cut as it slowly falls down to the ground. And you all see that glinting thing now, zipping about the air.
before it flies down towards the falling tongue as it's hitting the ground, and you watch as it's falling down towards the ground, as you watch as it's slowly slowing to a stop. As that glinting just kind of stays like that. It's kind of like when you have a mirror and you're shining light in your eyes.
Disco ball.
Is that?
How close was
As
I
it's
to the
lowered.
mirror?
A good 100 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
And the
Can I
rod,
activate my wings?
the rod is gone, Tuba.
Okay, yeah. Can I activate my wings
You
when
can.
the tongue stops falling?
Yeah, and I
So I'm
want to.
level with it.
Yeah. With the tongue is falling faster than you could probably fall.
I gotta head
Oh.
out.
Bye, West.
See.
Wait, what?
But Tupa, because of what you are, you feel the full pull of the complete rod down at the tongue. All pieces sitting in one spot. As the tongue slowly lowers to the ground, setting itself gently on the roof of the forest, in such a way you would think that this tongue should crush it, but it's not. Why isn't it? Why is there no destruction? Why is
'Cause
there
it
no
wants to.
kaboom? There's no collapse. It's underwhelming. It's... Huh? As that glint slowly flies up to the air, coming at your all immediate spots.
What the?
Rob's just gonna fly slightly away from the rest of the park.
Wait, what's happening?
I'm
now?
gonna drift lazily to the left.
The big
is
tongue fell to
already
the ground, but it
anything.
made no...
Right, what's
impact.
flying towards us?
You don't know.
Glint.
You are unsure.
Quick question. Hi, Jack.
Move a little
And
bit.
and Nutters, is my new armor made?
Yes.
It's active.
Okay, you guys are hearing some soft classical music beginning to play.
As maybe 50 feet in front of you, as this glint finally catches up, and it's not a glint, it's heat from speed, is the way to put this. Mixing with the dawning sun. As slowly the red slowly fades down until you see a armored figure with these wings made of swords.
Barley?
Flying about 50 feet in front of you, looking at this creature.
I never thought I would say I'm actually glad to see you here.
You watch as the helmet turns, as those lavender reddish eyes look at you. It has been a minute, hasn't it?
Yes.
You have destroyed so much. All my work, a lot of it. I don't really want to hear it from you. It's not the time.
Yeah.
As you see in her hand,
talk
Tupa,
about
she
it.
is holding the complete law rod.
Yep.
As she looks at it,
Okay.
Now,
interesting artifact.
I've
I'm
got a plan.
surprised you can hold it.
Why shouldn't I?
Now, Barley,
Do you have,
I have a plan.
the slightest hint of
But I
what
need
you
your
are
help.
holding there?
I can't say I do.
Maybe it was before your time.
I doubt that. Perhaps before
I
my
would not.
awake. Maybe not my time.
Actually, Barley, I got a plan. I'm not sure if you're gonna like this though.
I'm listening. I am not opposed to collaboration.
If I'm understanding, you're the one limiting the weave right now, correct?
I wouldn't call it limiting.
I don't have a better term right now. I'm kind of trying to be fast. I'm trying to create the mother of all spells. If I
Eldritch
can have
Horrorstead.
more acts.
It's
What?
not.
Oh, it's not?
No,
Okay, never
its
mind.
tongue just got sliced off.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm wanting to use the entirety of the weave. I am literally a vessel for Desra, the literal god of magic. If I had full access to the weave, I could use all of it. All right. Let's hope this works.
And she is in front of you in barely a second, TK. And this is just intimidating, this presence. As you feel that aura of anti-magic completely shut everything off about you, before it all turns on. No. It doesn't turn back on. Everything turns on. Do it.
Let's do this.
Even West.
It's time to time to
Question.
the mother of all spells.
Hang on, I'm willing
I
to
have
guess.
an important question.
Okay.
As a reimagined being, does the weave being all pulled into TK have anything effect on me whatsoever?
It probably will.
And also, if I've actually absorbed Vessel and if he still exists within me, I have a strong suspicion that would also have ramifications.
A little bit.
Oh no, most of our spellcasters, we feel funny.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Hijack.
As you all that can cast spells, you feel supercharged.
Oh,
All right.
That includes you, Scout. You're a ranger.
oh, I don't really have spells though.
You have a lot of spells.
You just
This
don't use
spell
them.
is not just Wrath of the Universe. With all the weave, I think it'd be safe dubbing this Wrath of the Multiverse at this point. I'm going to pretty much use the entirety of the weave to light this whole Eldritch Mother effer up completely.
I'm gonna give you a counteroffer. Wrath of Convergence.
Fine.
I have an
A
idea.
little bit more. A little bit more than just multiples.
Right.
What's your idea, Dev?
Polymorph it into something more manageable.
No.
No. I think it's
needs
gonna
to be
resist
crazy.
that.
As-
I need to destroy this.
That's the point. Polymorph it into something that we
What?
can destroy.
Use DK as a focus.
Yeah, I'll
And,
I
actually use
do not
DK
know
as
how
one.
to transmute.
Turn
and
it
I
into a
am not-
roast duck.
You're not gonna ruin this for me.
Let TK have their moment.
Yeah, let TK have the moment.
As
I don't even know if I'm gonna survive this whole mess.
everyone's magic turns off. Everyone.
What if my magic's turned off? What happens to me?
Yeah, because
You're perfectly fine.
I'm a magical construct. I'm made of
Just
magic.
because you're a magically enhanced construct. Basically, for a second, Nutters, you return to Squirrel.
You become feral for a moment.
You're a squirrel with a bunch of clothing.
It's
Uh-huh.
itchy.
It's itchy.
Ow.
What happens to Rob?
Joe, you start to fade. Rob, nothing to you.
All right.
Basically, you all feel as every single thing of magic from you is ripped from your body for a second.
Does my cloud go
Does
close?
Vessel escape?
Your cloud poofs. Vessel does not escape.
Well,
Okay.
I'm rolling.
Yep, you all start to
Okay.
fall. And Barley looks down at them, looks at you, TK, and she says, "Do it."
Well, all
Hope
of
this
them.
works.
I slowly hover.
I
You still
cast
fall.
Wrath of the Convergence.
I also fall.
No, you don't fall. As
Okay, that's what I thought.
the whole weave funnels down into you, TK, it feels wrong. As you are holding it, you hear Desra as she says, "Huh. I suppose you are changing events." Cool.
I give a soft smile as I hear that.
I'll remember this one for later.
I don't
Now,
think I'll forget
normally,
this
I'm
if I
not
live.
supposed to allow this. But because I haven't been able to do a lot of stuff in a little bit. Let's do it. As you watch, with the 4 sets of hands that are there, you see Desra's hands kind of cup in on the rights as this complete oval is formed within your 6 hands. as you watch as this cord starts to softly funnel, as it just pierces towards this horror, as it opens its mouth and starts to try to eat it. Starts to swell and swell and swell.
Nom nom nom, delicioso.
Until all you are just bent. You have 5 levels of exhaustion, TK.
Oh, no.
You did good enough. I'll take it. As Barley lets you down, and she says, I've been working on something with Convergence. As you all start to slow down to a halt, I have been wondering what I am. What me and my siblings are. Me, Tibble, Rilf, Rob. I've been
Wait, what?
wondering, what are we?
I'm gonna look at Rob. What?
Rob turns to Barbar and says, "It's been a dog's hind end if it's been an age."
Where's the wood guy?
You don't know right now.
He left us.
I look at Rob and I look at Barley. Okay, I was honestly not expecting that one.
I don't know what I am. All I know is what I am isn't what I am. I am not physical. I am not like any of you. We are not like any of you. We are
We're not?
conceptual creatures. We are the idea put in motion. We are the physical manifestation of your ideologic concepts. The idea that holds the smallest particles that hold our realms together. We are that bond. We all have concepts. Tibble. Concepts of compassion, friendship and protection, companionship.
Yeah.
Rob. Karmatic retribution.
Hey,
True.
that sounds about right.
Creation. Me. So far I thought it was magic. But now I've thought, can I change that? And through convergence, that has been my goal. I have been tweaking, and I have been altering. And I'm pretty sure soon I can attain a new concept. I plan to attain the concepts of concepts itself. Then, I don't know what I'll be.
Just get a concept artist.
You be you.
Also, hijack. I blame you for making me think this now.
Well,
Just kidding.
I'll be
I thought
powerful.
you.
In a moment, I could remove anything. Concepts of wealth, of power, of magic. Poof, like that. Curious, isn't it?
But
I've
if
already
you are
studied.
concept-
I've
if you
already
are
studied
concept
my
of
concept
concept,
of magic, and
wouldn't
what that has
destroying
made
a
me do,
concept hurt you?
and what that has already done. I was originally purely the concept of magic, and I thought that only means I could propagate it. But as we've learned, I've been able to inverse that effect, remove it. So if I could instill a thing with that new power, I could remove previous ones. I wonder what I could remove. Do you?
you could remove the entirety of that monster. Maybe.
Maybe. I don't think I've grown to that point right now. once I've completed my convergence, I will. And I will finally set my goal. One beautiful hive mind. It'll be perfect. All will be well. All will be finally in order.
I guess that's where we're diametrically opposed. I fought for the world I knew, at least in my short life.
Hail Eris!
You've done good with the amount of magic. Right now, at least, I have my current level. I can control magic. And you've done pretty well to give it a nice saturation. You watch as she reaches out her hands, as you watch as they both glow that lavender in her eyes, as the whole creature glows as she starts to push it upwards. As the magic inside of it, acting as sort of an anchor, slowly pulls it back through the crack. Till it's fully through, and you watch as that purple glow slowly pulls it all together, as the blackness in the sky fades back to normal, but there are spots where it is still cracking and dripping. I do have to say I'm sad about what has happened to the Fae. It didn't have to go this way. But, to your point, I guess we're diametrically opposed. So, what is it? Will you kill me, or will I kill you? I'm not going to play this game of cat and mouse. I'm not going to put you through trial and error. I'm not going to send goons after you. If you want me, you can come and get me. No more stuff between us. You will not take anything more from me. Any more of my men, any more of my civilians. This battle ends between you and me. And it's either I win or we all lose. And she looks at the Raw of Law and Order, and looks at you, Tupa. I believe this is your artifact.
Mm-hmm.
And she holds it out to you.
Hey TK, look at your DM.
She will take it.
Tupa, you have the complete Rod of Law and Order. I don't know what it is, but I can respect that it is not mine. Yet. If it's something that I, at some point, think I should take, I might. I've already been generously gifted this brooch. I have to thank that Bowens. And I've had a pretty good number of exposition on all of you. But the little details in everything you've done. Every last drink, last step, last breath. Everything has been reported to me. Thank you. You've done pleasureful of work. But I think you're free to do what you want now, Rob.
Rob creates a hat, tips it, and says, "Well, it was nice knowing you, but sadly to say that our time together has come to an end."
Let us go, Rob.
And
We have an art form to complete.
Rob,
Feel free to come. You'll want to witness my convergence.
Rob will fly towards Barley.
She holds a hand out to you, Rob.
Rob will Rob will joyfully grab her hand.
She looks over at Scout and Tibble and she says, Tibble, you can come with me too. An old family. Something we never had. Come. Help me. We'll fix everything.
I still don't
You know
think
it's
this is
right. Tibble looks at her, and then looks at the group, and softly shakes his head no. And I suppose this is where we split. Goodbye, brother.
Is her focus completely not paying attention to me whatsoever?
Kind of. You are back to normal. Everyone's magic has been returned. And you can see the weave is completely encompassed again. The just level of control she has over magic, it's overwhelming.
I missed my opening.
It's certainly nerve-wracking, considering that means she could pretty much can't turn off our magic at any moment with that sort of power.
You watch as the lights in her eyes softly thin as if she's closing her eyes for a second, before they open again and she looks at all of you. I will remember you as those few who were brave and stupid enough to go against me. I will not mark you down in our history as villains. You will not go down as these dreadful sorts who sought to disrupt the peace I intend to bring, that I will bring. Don't worry. You will not be the villains in the history books. Merely a portion of it.
Well, what's good is history if there's no real people left to learn from it?
There will be people, and they will be better for it.
No, there will be person. You want to make a hive mind.
I think
It'll
your
be drone.
conception... I think your conception of the phrase is wrong.
So they will be able to think for themselves? That's not a hive mind.
And you don't know what a hive mind is. You are not smart as you say, Squirrel. You would think that you are, considering your intentions. But
Do
perhaps
bees
that level
work
of
in the-
wisdom isn't there yet. Maybe a few 100 years and you'll get there. Goodbye.
Rob lets go of Barley's hand for a moment and says, "Do bees work in a hive?
Yeah?
Would they be considered a hive mind? Are each bee an individual? Same with ants. Aren't ants each an individual? Don't they have a hive mind?"
Let's go, Rob. As she puts a hand on you, she reaches into you and she holds the orb. I want to
Well-
go fast, so I'm going to just borrow this, okay?
All right. Well, general's got to do what a general's got to do.
She is gone, and you see just the figure of Rob still there, the slime, for a good second before it melts into itself into just a single slime, and the slime looks around for a second as it's sitting there in cartoonish still animation. As you all are still in that stagnant state due to Barley, as all of you slowly, gently drift to the ground. As Barley zooms back off to that one peaceful area.
And by slime, it's more like a traditional slime, not
Yeah.
the slime of Rob.
As you all get down, there is all of you, and then just a traditional slime.
I blink at the direction they went, like, okay, I was not expecting that. I look at the rest of the party.
That was not what I was hoping for either.
I was not I was not expecting Rob to be related to Barley. Or Tibble right there.
Hi, Jack.
Yes?
I'm you for rethink this. When you're like, I am what I am, and that's I was just like, I am what I am, and that's all what I am. I have nothing to say.
Yes.
Now you're gonna break into song there.
Missed opportunity. Oh well.
Okay, ritual spell, alter memory, using TK as a focus to make everybody forget about the concept of barley.
I don't think we have enough magic for that.
Oh, by the way, when you were describing what the
When I
the
had-
colliders were, it sounded a
Actually-
lot like the reimagined description up until a point.
Actually, if we all do
Very
it, we
close.
can actually do a 12th level spell right now because magic's been fully restored.
It is not.
No.
Oh, I thought you said it was.
After my whole giant explosive wrath of the conversion things,
Barley
we
put a restraint back on
instilled
it,
the
man.
restraint bolts back on the
Ah.
weave. So we're back to the level limits I was dealing with.
But correct me if I'm wrong, Hijack, but my understanding of what the reimagined is as a race was very, very similar in the description you just gave of what the colliders or barley.
Reimagined are also they are metaphysical. They are memory. But memory is also kind of metaphysical, so they kind of are
Because
metaphysical.
my key understanding of what it sounds like the difference is reimagined are very specific on an individual. Meanwhile, colliders are a concept and
Correct.
very general and broad.
Yeah.
But other than that, they're kind of the same thing.
You are a living memory. They are a living idea.
But what is a memory but an idea of something that happened in the past?
You don't always remember.
Because
an
memory
idea.
is not the past; it is what is simply the idea of the past.
You don't have to.
So I am
remember
also
a
an idea,
concept.
technically.
You don't have to remember a concept for it to be present in your life. The concept of gravity is there whether you remember it or not.
Yeah.
That's the difference between a concept and a memory.
Difference is you can be forgotten.
Whereas a concept really can't.
I can be forgotten as soon as everyone who knew me dies.
You die
Oh,
twice.
Hmm
Guess you only. live
However, there are immortals who know of me.
Yeah, I was about to say you've been to the Tree of Yggdrasil. The Tree of Yggdrasil knows you.
Jill, I know you, and I'm immortal.
Nutters is
you can live
technically
forever.
immortal.
I can die, but not from old age, so I live forever.
As Armor just kind of looks at everyone, and he kind of shrugs.
Well, technically, Scout, you were invincible, not immortal.
You're like a lobster.
Yeah.
Dun,
Oh.
dun, 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 dun.
Invincible means you cannot die of internal injury.
Don't forget, we've all met fate demons, who technically live till the end of time.
and they can't see anymore, which means time is literally ending.
Yeah, I can be killed, but I won't die naturally.
That's within this timeline.
You mean the only timeline?
The only one?
Yeah. Remember, convergence
There-
is converging everything. Time,
there is only
reality,
timeline.
everything.
Well, you see, this convergence is a little more complicated than that. It's not just a convergence; it's also simultaneously a split.
Like a split sense.
Well, either way, we got a problem.
Murder everyone. That's
I'm
what-
not sure
that's
if
what
we
I
can
want.
actually take Barley.
Barley and Rob.
Thank you for correcting me and making the situation doubly worse.
Oh, by the way, Rob,
Don't
Here,
they
Matt,
still have
Adam.
Fortykians in their employment at the moment?
Still had Fortykians in employment.
you can go ahead and drop them magic.
Yeah,
items.
that's what I meant to
They're
say.
not
They
magic
still too.
They're still magic.
Still-
Just can't use them against the party currently.
And I can disable them at any time. You said that was part of the agreement, that I can disable them at any time.
No, you
Remember,
can
I put
destroy magic
caveats on
items.
all-
You
I
cannot
put
destroy them at
caveats.
any time. We already been through with that one. The caveat was if they're used against the party, they momentarily stop working.
Okay.
No, they're destroyed. You can't destroy them at any time. Once magic is in an item, it's in the item. It can't be removed from the item.
Okay.
Unless Dispel magic is cast on it.
Or you use it with a hammer. if
You mean
break-
my favorite spell?
Well,
disenchant items with holy water?
However, due to Barley, there is a high chance that she can remove the restrictions.
Yeah.
Kill the slime.
but there's also a big chance that now that Desra's conscious within the weave again, that she might be able to
She's
do
been
something.
conscious in the weave.
Right,
It's just been
but
She can't
stuck.
communicate. She's trapped by this whole restriction thing.
So
That
who's
was,
the
I
new
believe,
character come?
why I was put in the timeline in the first place.
right, but would she
Let's
not
go
have
through
gotten
here.
out when the restriction was just lifted?
She
Well,
is
she's-
the weave.
She is the weave.
Right, but her restrictions were lifted. Wouldn't have she taken
Well,
back full
Let
control
me
again?
explain. Let me explain. The reason we haven't been really able to deal with Desra in any meaningful way for the longest time is because the entirety of the weave is trying to fit in a place that it shouldn't. It's not meant to fit in one world effectively. It's supposed to be spread out across everything.
Yes.
There is nothing to
So-
spread to.
Yeah, it's effectively like you're trying to fit an entire like bed set in the size of a paper bag.
Or trying to put the ocean in a glass of water.
Yes,
Mhm.
both
Or-
analogies work.
Or trying to put on jeans that are way too tight.
Because you
Okay.
got fat.
I think they get it.
This is
Either
the
way.
best. This is all in character, and I'm loving this.
Hipster problems.
Basically, there's not enough reality for Desra to fit into. If she tried to manifest, it would literally overload all of reality. She
So
visibly
Desra's
can't do
fat.
it. Shut your
Desra is
damn mouth before I shoot it clean off.
Don't talk about my mama like that.
I get it
Armor.
now.
Armor, get him. He's starting.
I whisper to myself, Desra is fat.
I will end you.
If you attack the lizard, you attack me.
Your mama's so fat.
Anyway, can we move on? We got big problems. to
She
deal with.
can't fit within the universe.
Nutters just takes his hand at him in a fist and goes, "Don't talk about my baby mama like that."
I will end this person right now. I am not
Ah.
in the mood.
Giblet wouldn't have been able to come up with that joke, though.
Now,
Sure he
If
would.
you don't remember, Nutters thinks that him
You
and
see,
Desra
Giblet
are an item.
would
That's
the
fine.
reimagined or vessel could.
Giblet himself now.
because they've cuddled. and Lord Fuzzy Bottom came out the next day. So as far as he's
By the way,
concerned-
you are all standing on top of that tongue.
Yes, it's comfy and squishy and warm.
I'm not.
well, I'm
I
focused on
called back.
conversation, and I'm trying to get it back on track, but everyone keeps sidetracking it.
You're
We have
welcome.
bigger
Okay.
problems to deal with. I'm not sure if we can face Barley. I'm not
And
sure
Robin.
we're strong enough. She has power beyond which I could even understand fully.
Question out of
Barley and
character. My character thinks he's Giblet, therefore he knows nothing about his actual. Yeah, he doesn't know what he is. He doesn't know what to reimagine. He doesn't understand that he is a very similar being to Barley
Yeah, you're
in a
dragonborn.
way. Yeah, he thinks he's a dragonborn.
Yes.
Wait.
So,
I got an idea.
would anybody in the party be able
real
to
legend
shed
lore?
light on that reality?
Oh,
Yes,
God, no.
yes. Actually, I was about to say I can actually if you're willing, I can.
You have no
cast,
reason to.
What to have him remember what he is?
You have no reason to cast legend lore on him. He knows
No,
what
not
he is.
legend. That's not.
I'm
I said
Giblet.
Dream. Dream.
I don't know what
Oh,
casting
I
dream
can,
would
if I
do
take
for
him
you.
into a dream, I can actually lead him back through his memories.
The only thing that would make any sense to me, as far as canon goes, is Thrill, when he was detecting the presence of Barley and stuff, might have noticed a similarity between me and the other.
Oh, we just
Colliders
all
was
heard
far
her
weaker.
say it. We just all heard her say that you were like her.
She did
No,
not.
she didn't.
Oh, I thought.
Because I am like a far lesser version of them. So it's like a dragon. It would her
It's
saying
a
that I am like
dragon.
her.
It's a
would be like
dragon
saying
comparing to
lizard.
a salamander.
Yes.
To a
Or-
gecko.
Yes, a gecko.
Anyway,
So a dragon would not compare itself to a gecko, but we out from the outside we can both say, "Hey, look, they have similar anatomy and scales."
As you all hear underneath the large horror tongue.
Mies told you it would be fun.
You know, actually, I think it'd be probably more accurate to say not a dragon to a gecko, but a dragon to a kobold.
oh dear.
I told you it would be fun to get out of the hut.
Is that the fucking hag?
Wait,
I smell you.
What tag is it?
this day, it just can't seem to get worse.
The
And,
hag from the fucking werewolf
Is
incident.
this the cake hag?
Or Lycan incident.
It is the cake hag.
The
the
cake
werewolf.
hag.
It's the cake hag from the werewolf incident. The stew. The
Lestooge, the one that Vessel had a contract with that I don't know about.
oh yes.
Yeah, Nutters is friendly with her. Nutters actually likes the hag.
I
Hey,
never
Liz
met the
dude.
hag.
Long time no see, eh?
Hello.
You're talking to her through the large meat tongue. Just so you know.
I can't tell where she's coming from.
She
where
is
she's from.
directly below the meat tongue.
Hello,
I'm gonna-
tongue.
I'm gonna start getting off this tongue because I'm.
I
getting
slide off- I'm gonna slide off
being
the
a
tongue.
It's a long slide. You guys watch as you're sliding off. You see that the tongue is actually resting on the most top layer of leaves, not
can I-
branches, and the leaves aren't disrupted at all. It is like
Can I-
the tongue isn't even there for the leaves.
Huh.
So the leaves still being moved by the winds, but the tongue is
Is
like
not.
being held up by the leaves.
Yep.
Huh. Interesting.
Or the tongue is just levitating just above the point where it makes
No,
contact.
it's touching the leaves.
Oh.
It's
But the
moving
leaves are
with
able
the
to
leaves,
push
but
back.
The leaves are holding it up, and you guys push on the leaves, and you can push them down.
Hmm.
Hey Jack.
Yeah.
What happens when I touch the tongue with the Rod of Law?
A large crater is pulled out of it.
I'm just gonna fly straight down then.
you bore a hole.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the boring way through.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's the much more conventional.
No, he's right. It's boring.
And awesome way.
If you were adding something on top of it, it'd be riveting.
That's true.
I hate wall.
And by the way, this isn't like a small hole. No, this is like a good 200-foot hole.
If you were drilling another object into it, that would be the screwing way through.
You'd be screwed. As
Yes.
you
Other
as you
people
guys
can
get
join me,
down
but-
through the hole, you see the almost arachnid-like Lestouge, with her long body, missing middle limbs, and her long bony hands that are hold and tapping together. As sat next to her is a single slice of cake, and she is sitting
these
on
two- Hi, Jack.
she is sitting on what looks like a walking hut.
Baba Yaga?
Baba Yaga?
Bubba, no. Hey, wait.
Shut.
Hijack actually knows about Baba Yaga's stuff. I mean, no, I don't
Baba
know.
Gump
Hijack.
Shrimp?
Nutters knows about Baba Yaga's
This is not.
mortar and pestle.
Yeah, this is not.
Because he was with the
Baba-
party that used it.
This is not Baba Yaga, remember?
I know that, but is it her hut?
It is
She's
not.
been there.
It is not Baba Yaga's hut.
Okay,
This is the
that's
same
what I was
time.
asking.
This is the Red Hermit.
That's what I was asking, because Nutters has seen Baba Yaga's.
I
Well,
don't
that's why I was
know
making
if you've
sure.
seen Baba Yaga's hut, but
Yeah, we stole the mortar and pestle from her. Back when I was like 7th level.
no, got that from a shop.
That was
Anyway.
at an auction.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
percentage.
Oh, okay.
We got the Emerald Tiefling,
I thought we stole
or
it.
whatever his name was.
Emerald Tiefling works.
So, how's
Ah,
things
this
been,
dude.
Stooge?
Vistava.
How you been?
Hello.
Yes, his name is Vistava.
I remembered.
The stooge has been very good. My contracts
Is
don't
she lawful
different.
good or lawful hijack?
Of course, you were cut out.
She's not lawful.
Actually, I'm not even. I think it's just anyone has to make a save
Oh, save against?
because of. It doesn't say. It just says make a saving throw or flee in panic.
She is immune to the fear condition, but I will roll anyway.
Ah.
Natural 20.
Ah.
She looks at it and she says, "Let's do this." Feels very uncomfortable with that.
Let's do it.
Does everybody have to make a save?
No, you guys have been.
I'm
with
trying
the
to hold the
rod.
conversation. What are you doing here, of all places?
I was hunting my contract.
She licks her teeth.
That's
What contract?
I'm just gonna pat Vessel on the back or Giblet on the back. Just say,
You are different.
And you are old.
I am less.
and you have a contract to fulfill.
Not really.
I signed no papers.
You didn't know. You're similar.
He has 2 legs. He is similar too. Does that make him? Just put it anybody
You are
randomly
the
like
same
Sunny.
being,
Then.
but you're a different person. Means you did not have a contract with Let's do it.
She reaches out towards you, and you watch this mode of light comes from you, Giblet.
That's mine. Give it back.
Would you
I
like
grasp
to
at it.
Would you like to make a contract?
Would you like to make a contract?
I'm not opposed. I can give you this gift to let you keep under one condition.
It is mine. It's always been mine. Therefore, you were stealing from me.
No, this is gift from me to one you ate. So I take back. I
You mean the imposter?
Yes.
Yes, Giblet number 2.
I can give you this. Lestus is happy to give you. But you cannot use it to achieve lichdom.
That sounds dumb.
And no gift.
No, you said lich dumb. Why is the lich dumb?
I apologize to my friend. He's kind of an idiot.
He's
quite
not
sure
an
this
idiot.
is exactly how it went last time.
No.
I can
for
tell
real,
you
for
the
real,
square
for
root
real.
of 42. You're an idiot.
TK. He's not an idiot.
I give you this gift so long as you do not use it for immortality. To strengthen your soul or the souls of others, okay?
Then what's it good for?
That's for you to learn.
Good for sending people to hell so you can eat them.
Yeah.
That does sound Giblet. Easier to kill things so you can eat them.
I don't know. It sounds like a scam.
She licks her teeth.
I'm not getting involved in this. I am too tired.
What else you got?
Lestus has many gifts. But What would you like from Lestu's little
Hmm.
lizard?
How about a sandwich?
Okay.
I reinstate my previous statement. You are 100% idiot.
Lestu's made
Don't underestimate the value of a sandwich.
Lestu's made tea snacks. For new
Tea snacks?
friend. Come in.
It
is warm.
See them walking away.
And you watch as Lesouge stands up, picks up her cake, as the mote flies into her hand as her bony fingers grasp it and reabsorb it as she walks into the Red Hermit.
Wait, the Red Hermit. Haven't I been to a place called the Red Hermit before?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
gonna go
Vistava lives
inside.
there.
It's been so long since I've seen that place.
Uncle! Uncle
Yeah.
lives there.
Yeah.
Uncle wouldn't know me though.
This might be interesting.
I
to
think
see
he would though.
Yeah.
Or
Out of character. He wouldn't know.
who I've ran into in the past.
You guys want to enter the Red Hermit?
I'm gonna enter,
Might
yeah.
as well, as long as I don't
Yeah,
get
I'm going.
beat up.
As
I'll
you
be
all
happy.
enter the
TV.
Red Hermit, the hut turns into that of a coliseum on the inside.
Sounds familiar.
As you see Lestuge now, ever so how she walks. I was going to say gently, but no, it's fucking creepy. She has both her legs and an arm on the ground, and she has her arm cracked up behind her head, and she is scuttling.
Is he holding a
Okay.
cane with that one hand?
No, yeah, a very tiny cane with the one hand on the ground, and then above her head she's holding her cake slice.
Okay.
Yes.
As she comes and she meets at this what looks like a bit of a blanket tarp, does 3 circles and then sits. As you see sitting down on his legs in a kind of in a soldier sit, not the term, you know the
Japanese
leg
style.
sit, Japanese style,
Lotus.
sit.
Knees on ground, sitting on the back legs.
Yeah.
Or on.
You see a familiar, in the light, emerald green tiefling, see-through, look at you, and he has a bit of age on him. From when you last saw him, he's aged quite a bit. He's looking great for his age, though, but he definitely looks like an older generation. And he looks at you and he says, "Huh, so this is what the hag was looking for."
Hello, Uncle.
Giblet? Oh, you've grown! I remember when you were just sacklage. Sackling.
Egg.
Sack. Egg.
Yes.
Back when he was
Egg.
an egg in these trying times.
And he looks over at Scout. He says, "Axel, my boy,
Yes.
come sit. I actually don't have good news."
Oh.
I hope it's great news.
You should sit too, Giblet.
Just...
It makes little difference. I'm about the same height either way.
He lets you all kind of group around as he looks at his cup. He lets out this small sigh.
The rum is gone.
The mortgage is up.
I'll pull out a bottle of Revel Ale from my cheek pouch.
Eleanor's no longer with us.
Seriously?
Is she on vacation? She needs one.
Your mother is dead.
That doesn't make sense.
That's not physically possible.
Snow is no longer with us.
Oh shit.
Her time caught up on her, which is strange because she's always said how, Gustava, You look horrible for your age. You're gonna blink out before me. She was coasting ever so nicely in her 2000s. Oh, look at me. A merchant in a hut. It's been so long since I've picked up the axe.
Can I have the axe?
You could try.
Can I try to pick up the axe?
Yeah, make a strength check.
Is there a minimum strength requirement for this axe?
We will see.
What if I told you I believe I can do it? Regardless of what this bouncy dice says.
Roll again.
Let's hope the power of belief makes a difference.
Believe it!
That's an 18.
You pick it up. Vistava smiles. You have grown! Keep it! It's yours!
Nice.
Plus 20 strength is worth it. Or plus 5 strength.
What did you up to 30?
Con. My con was terrible.
Uh,
And I'm supposed to be a tank. I could not fulfill my role. So now I can.
you are holding Vistava's Champion Berserker's axe.
Ooh. I assume it's a two-handed weapon.
It is a two-handed weapon. Its head is made out of what looks like a emerald crystal. This allows you to...
Is it bigger than me? That's an important question.
Very.
Oh,
I
it's much
imagine it
bigger. It's
is.
twice your height.
So I look ridiculous holding it.
You look adorable.
Be gentle with old Mage Killer.
I imagine my tail is probably swiveling around to help counterbalance it as I swing and carry it.
Says,
Lift it up.
I guess it's yours to name now, eh? Squirt.
Can I try to pick it up?
You will fail.
What do you mean what I found?
I'll hand it to him for the giggles.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Plus efficiency.
Nope.
What do you mean?
Nope.
I'm going to go back to the whole Smith thing again.
It doesn't add your proficiency. You're not proficient
This
in
is a
strength.
strength
You
check.
can't be proficient in strength. It's just a check.
That's a 17 plus 21.
He's already chosen someone, so you cannot.
Yeah.
move it.
It's gonna be heavier.
This axe holds the weight of every single last wielder it held.
They must have been fat.
Don't speak of me like that. I was the last one. That axe now holds my power, the holder before me and the holder before it.
Here, everybody take a turn holding it and give it back.
I don't think that works. Like you hope
I don't think that's how it works, Giblet.
Now one day it's going to be your job to pass it on, I guess. Nephew.
Second
If we
campaign item.
live to see that.
So this axe has
Skip the generation, by the way.
4 effects, kinda. First
How
things
to
first,
skip a generation?
it's a +5.
Oh, sweet.
It's a +5 axe. It has... It crits on 17 to 20. If you are targeted with a spell, you can make an attack roll against the spell and cast Dispel Magic a number of times a day equal to your proficiency bonus.
So what type of axe is it? A great axe?
It is a great axe.
But is it great?
It's amazing.
Then it's an amazing axe.
And then finally with Bastava, it gives you the strength of a bear totem. Barbarian.
So you said it's a +5.
It's a +5 axe, crits on 17 to 20. Your
And you get
proficiency
advantage
bonus.
on strength checks.
Your proficiency bonus times per day. You can cast Dispel Magic using your attack roll.
I'm gonna need to just a written description so I can
yeah.
copy and paste it in the notes.
Yep.
Hijack. real quick.
And it lets you spend your reaction to gain a resistance to 1 damage type for the round.
Oh, you said it was bear totem. That gives them advantage on strength
It
checks.
does also give him advantage on strength checks and boosts his carry weight a lot.
Doubles it.
Hijack,
It
real
straight up
quick.
doubles it.
On my sheet, can I remove this thing?
I'm gonna call it Uncle's axe.
Uncle's axe. What thing?
There's a whole bunch of like unnecessary, a bunch of boxes that I never use.
If you want to remove him, go ahead.
Ideals, boons, flaws, personal traits. Can I
You
remove
were
them?
supposed to kind of fill that.
Yeah, but I never really had boons. I
But
didn't-
bond, not boon. Bond.
So when you said it has a +5, does that for damage or to hit?
Both.
Oh, sweet.
I kind of been using them just for my items that have like limits, like my luckies and my damage storing. So if I could like just change it to that, it would actually be better.
All right.
We're still going?
Oh,
It's only 7.
it's only 7.
All right.
This has been a very productive one.
Mm-hmm.
And for once.
And hey Mega,
Yes.
got a question for you.
What is your question?
Look at your DMs.
All right.
I just realized, since Rob's not here, Mega doesn't have a character anymore.
For now. He probably has a backup already if they've been planning this as long as they have. Right?
Would it matter? There's only 1 game left anyway. Just to beat Barley, that's the end of it.
Well,
I mean-
the problem is, I know in my heart of hearts, stopping Barley from causing the convergence is like the best thing we can do. But I have 2 reservations. I'm not sure if we can even pull it off, even with all our power. And I don't know if we can actually fix everything. If we do, pretty
Wait.
much Barley is the last thing holding the entire universe together at this point.
Actually, that's not true. Nutters is holding the entire universe together right now. She's trying to break it apart. He's the one that's like literally fighting against it.
That is incorrect. Nutter, you are the only thing holding the universe apart. She's trying to pull it together.
Right, yeah, excuse me.
Yeah, you literally said the exact opposite of what was real.
Well, you know what I meant though.
Well, we're playing a game here about imagination.
I'm
nothing is
trying to
real.
keep her from like smashing everything together.
Right.
So Nutters is literally the one thing that's like, I just don't think she realizes that it's Nutters. Is the
I
one
don't
doing
think
it.
it's just Nutters. I just think you're a big part of it that she doesn't realize.
Right. Oh, and no, it straight up was Nutter's power that did it. He wasn't using somebody else's.
No, I'm saying that there might be other people out in the multiverse
Oh, yeah, yeah.
also
Oh, of course.
doing
yeah.
the same
and,
thing.
And Yggdrasil is probably helping Nutters too.
Yeah. But either way, do we even have enough power? This is power beyond the scale of which we've ever dealt with.
Well, Nutters believes in his heart of hearts that if we can get rid of Barley, that not only can he stop it from happening, but he believes he can actually make everything back to the way it was before convergence.
At this point, it's too late to go back.
No, it's not.
Well, it's too late to change our minds, I think.
Well, yeah, it's too late to change our minds. But and Nutters believes that once we kill Barley
Speak in
and
first person. Why not? Speak as Nutters.
he thinks that he can basically
Because Nutters
not
just always
reverse
speak in
time.
second person.
Well, I'm not speaking. I'm speaking out of character.
You should speak in character.
Okay.
This is a good situation to speak in character.
Okay. Well, I believe that once we kill Barley, that the energy that is holding me back will be broken, and I will be able to not turn back time, but literally just recreate everything as it was. So time wouldn't go backwards. Time would have still happened, and all of this damage would have still happened. I would just be remaking it all. Kind of like how you weave
Gustavo
a
looks
basket
at you and he
of
says,
reality.
So you're saying you want to try to re-glue a broken glass vase?
No.
That's
I'm
what it
saying-
sounds like. If it's
Well, he's
crumbling and broken
making-
apart. It's a broken
What he's
glass
saying
vase.
is he's gonna make a new glass vase after
Yes.
sweeping up the pieces.
But I like the glass vase I live in. My family's here. I grew up here. I've done glorious stuff here. Expect
But
me
there's
to
new
move to a
family
glass
and
vase?
new stuff in the new glass.
I like my fishbowl, nephew.
Your nothing will change.
If it's a new reality, it's going to be a new reality in your image. How can you remake a whole thing as it just was before? How do you not have any, what do you call it, biases?
To be honest, I hate to say it, but he does have a point.
I'll be honest. I don't want to live in a squirrel paradise.
Probably be a lot less dogs.
I'd go hungry much more often.
And not
If I'm gonna be honest, I'd
I
rather live
don't want
with.
to. I don't want to change anything from what it was. I think that the world was in perfect harmony when everything was exactly how it was. Good, evil, neutrality. Everything has a purpose. Everything needs to be the way it was. When you start removing those elements, then reality will crumble no matter what you do. So no, I would not be biased. I am not biased because I am not going to set out to actively make anything. I'm just going to use myself as the conduit for it to happen on its own. So there will be no bias because once I attain that level, I will no longer even be aware.
Out of character, real quick. Hi, Jack.
Hmm.
A character that I have in mind, or a being within this canon, is also probably helping prevent the convergence to some level right now as well, right? Like helping, but also stopping.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm just making sure I do understand the gears that are turning.
So you misunderstand. I'm not going to sit up like some deity and dictate reality like Barley wants to do.
To be honest, I don't know anything about Barley.
She's fat, apparently.
I'm going to sacrifice myself to allow reality to reset back to the time before the convergence. So it's not that I'm gluing anything. I'm causing a reset.
Think about all the good that's been done. Just gonna go back on it? I think it's really smart to backtrack on our history. Things have been done. Things have been set in place.
I'm not changing.
You are changing history. If you want to set everything back to where it was, everyone's learned a lesson. We're learning lessons.
I'm not changing time. I'm not wiping anybody's memories. All of the stuff that has happened will have happened.
But you're gonna remove the experience to the land.
Are you implying that the land is going to forget its experience?
If you're making it, or if you're making anew, it will.
But I'm not making it new per se. That was not
You
my
just
words. That
said
was
the glass
somebody else.
pot's broken. You're making a new glass pot.
That was somebody else that said that, not me.
My bad. I tried to help.
Alright.
I'm bad at
Explain
helping.
it to me. I'm not no super duper widely casted like you guys. What I am is, I'm a nature folk.
Okay, well here, I've got a perfect way to explain it.
Alright?
Where I come from, the tree of Yggdrasil, we have seasons.
Okay.
Think of this convergence as winter time. Starvation, cold, things dying.
Rest, reset.
I want to make springtime happen again.
But you want to remove what winter has done?
No.
No, that's not what he's meaning. He wants to make it so spring can happen again.
Yes.
I don't see why it
'Cause
can't.
if things go the way they are, we will never get another spring in this metaphor.
Yes. In this metaphor, winter is forever, and nothing will happen because everything will freeze and die. And my metaphor is not to change the land, but to allow it to heal again. To allow it to remember what it once was,
How did
and
it
make
get so
that happen.
broken? I was in here for the longest time. It was
Tax evasion.
perfectly good.
Until the warlords came and
No, they
started
were-
divvying out the power.
They were
of it.
around for a bit and it was still mostly pretty and all fine. People a little bit more kept in their shit. A lot less fey shenanigans going on. Didn't have a fairy trying to steal my name every few seconds.
Right? The warlords also weren't answering to another person that was trying to seize control of reality for that whole time either.
Yeah, she was around.
But she wasn't trying to seize control of reality.
No. No, that was an active thing.
But that's when all this started.
It didn't really start when she started. That's when the whole war itself started.
Well, I'll tell you what, I can't honestly say what started it. All I know is that when I was asked to come to this world, it was already happening. I'm only here to try to do my part to help, and
Hey.
so that life can continue.
I'm retired, so what's happening is what's happening. I'm beyond my universe saving days.
Well, you have nothing to worry about. A squirrel universe, as you put it, is not my plan.
Well,
I only wish to allow the world to heal and to be able to grow back into what it once was.
alright. And if you don't, I'm gonna kill you.
Good luck. Wish you luck in that endeavor.
I've killed gods before. Wouldn't be a first.
Can I watch?
You can join me!
Yeah.
But I'm being very
It'll be-
serious right now.
It'll be like uncle and nephew bonding time.
Except
just
I
in the
won't be a
weirdest
god.
roundabout way possible.
I won't be a god. I don't know why everybody keeps saying that.
That's what you've
I'm
been
literally-
insinuating.
No,
You've been using
I'm
these
sac-
big words like
I'm sacrificing myself so that the energy inside of me can be used to heal.
He's pretty
the
much going to
universe.
use himself like a seed to let the universe grow back.
why is he using
Yeah.
words like ascend?
There you go. That's a
Divinity.
good nature word. Yes, there you go. I am the seed that will bring the world back.
I'm not an idiot. Don't treat me like one. When you use words like ascend, divinity, I tie that to gods. So what's your plan? You plan to become some god? Or you plan to become some sort of
Seed.
link?
as far as I can tell, I'm just going to become a link.
Have fun
I do
being
not
in
think
chains then.
I don't think that I will be aware of anything, but I'm willing to make these sacrifices so that life can continue, because that is what Yggdrasil
Can you
has
stop that?
intended.
That's actually getting annoying because I can hear every single bullying.
Turn
all
off world
day.
sounds. Well, I'll be honest with you. Something I learned a long time ago. Sacrificing yourself or your family is the only solution against the end of the world. I'd rather see the world end. These people, my party was my world. And I was theirs. If I gave myself up, well, how fucking mean of me would that be? Imagine that, it'd be a foul trick. All the work we put in together. Why would I just blink out like that? That'd be a bit ostentatious. I can't believe Eleanor beat us to the punch.
Well, she always was the fastest.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
yeah, she was. If you think your death is the only solution to the universe, pretty shitty plan. But hey!
How did she...
Who am I to speak? I'm retired.
Wait. How did she die?
A fairy stole her rage.
What?
With everything that's been going on with the Feywild lately, the chaos returning to it, Fae have been starting to do their tricks again, and they took her time.
How did
So,
she steal
where's
her
this
rage?
fairy?
I don't know. I tried to hunt it, but the time I found it and I killed it, well, it was gone. Fairies are
She's
back
a
to their
monk.
tricks. So I guess if your idea is to bring back that chaos to the Feywild, yep, you certainly did it. And you killed my best friend while doing it. So I repeat, if you fuck this up, I'm gonna hunt you down like the rabbit squirrel you are. Got it?
Excuse me.
Can I eat him?
Yeah. Yeah, you
Rabbit squirrel.
can. Rabid. Not rabbit. Rabid.
Good grief.
Like the rabbit squirrel. What?
Anyway.
It's those senses that the room has grown a bit more thick on the content. This is family reunion.
She licks her teeth.
You don't need to get so swords to teeth to mouth to chin. Yes.
Wait a minute. He hasn't seen Armor yet.
He's not.
Hmm.
He like pointed us to
Oh, it's not
to build Armor.
I'm gonna switch out of VR for a sec. I'll be back.
We're about to end.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Don't make me start speaking in third person again.
Is Armor the same size as him?
Vestala, yeah.
Now there's just two large beings in a tiny.
He's not like gigantic. He's large for a humanoid. He's about 6 foot.
And the house is bigger on the inside, so it's not that
Yeah.
uncomfortable or
Hello.
stuffy in there.
Target's house.
Well, if there's a fight to the front line, I'll definitely help out with that one. I think I could do with a slaying of hordes of enemies. Man, it's been a while since I've got my muscles wet. What are we fighting? Undead? Fey creatures? Slimes? I've killed a few slimes.
A
Everything.
concept. We're fighting a concept.
I mean the minions, like the hordes of things, you know, like how
I know
Oh.
there was a skeleton with 4 arms.
Ah, a bunch of skeletons. You know, like how necromancers surround themselves in hordes of zombies. I know Necro did that. Yeah. Yeah, Necro was fucking terrifying. Oh! I hear your Uncle Necro's in the Feywild now.
Another uncle.
Yeah! He's here to pay his respects to, Eleanor. If you want to make your way back to the Lupine, you can meet up with him.
I feel like it's best.
We
do.
should do that. They were the first NPC this party fought and nearly died to.
Correction, did die.
What the heck did I miss?
I mean, they almost died too.
Well,
Come on,
then-
let's literally attack the old lady.
Eleanor was a good friend, so I think it's good to pay respects, especially for the sake of Scout and Gibla here.
And I guess we could save the multiverse tomorrow.
After
Today's-
we kill all the fairies.
Yeah. Today's
Starting
for
with-
family.
Starting with Laziz Foot. Kill him. Kill the Bard.
But Stooge, you mind
slowly-
doing one of your door things?
Stooge is a bit tired.
I slowly
Come
turn
on.
to
No.
what's his face. We have a fairy in the party who's not here. But glare.
As you all hear, as you hear a crunching sound from outside, and you hear a, oh damn!
Oh,
I think we hit something.
Was that Dolan?
Wanna check?
I'm gonna check.
So you guys walk out, and you know those like laying type of you know those kind of like laying back type bicycles.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
You see that the hermit has stepped on what looks like some sort of thing like that, and sitting in its seat, lying down, sipping on what looks like a pina colada, is Dolan.
I
Oh.
know it.
Hey. I was liking this ride.
Sorry.
See the familiar, currently in Hawaiian gear, suntan lotion on the nose bridge, and sick nasty shades. A elven looking, a very very pale elven looking figure
With rainbow hair or pink hair?
with purple hair
Oh, that was close.
and a pink Hawaiian shirt.
Ugh.
What's up to get up?
Hello. I've been on vacation.
Ah, fair enough.
What's with your getup?
I like my bunny suit.
I like it. Don't change a thing. Thumbs up.
Yeah, it's comfortable.
It's breezy.
So what are y'all doing in Feywild? I've been both avoiding Pladius and on vacation. It's been awesome.
We've been
What?
trying the local cuisine and saving the multiverse, apparently.
Oh, fun. How's the cuisine?
Bitter.
Ah, you just need to know the good spots.
Bitter and sweet.
Why are you hiding from Pladius?
I'm not hiding. I'm on vacation. He sips his
Okay.
pina colada.
You just don't want to be hugged by Pladius, do you?
God no.
I wonder where Wanderwear is.
Wouldn't put it past you. He has some strong hugs.
Yeah.
You know, Hijack Throne made
A
Just
good
made a good
question. Where is Wanderwear? Mago,
I
feel
don't
free to
know
roll
where
about
Wanderwear is.
Wanderwear. Answer that question for us.
I don't think I have a table for it.
all right.
Well, no,
I
Mega
will-
does.
Nutters always knows where Wonder was.
That is true. So does Ravel. So does TK.
Wait, I know what Wonderwear is?
Yes, because you have a paper.
Oh yeah. I pretty much root through my possessions to find the paper.
Is Wonderwear in the Fade Mega?
Well,
Let's
there's
find
nowhere
out.
else it can be. Since you
Well,
don't.
yeah, that is true. There's nowhere else it could be.
Yep.
So, is
So,
it close by? I'd love to pay a visit. Catch up with all the monsters there.
Ooh, are we going on a road trip?
You know what? Dev, Hijack, and Thrill King, each of you roll both a D20 and a D100.
I got a 6 on a D20.
I look at Dolan. In a sense, kinda.
Where are we going? I like a good party.
We're going
Nat
to pay.
20,
We're going to Scout's home to pay respects to someone.
What kind of respect? Are we like, hey, welcome to his house. Thanks for shooting us a loo.
I got a 17 on the 20 and 11 on the
The kind
100.
of respects that you'll pay for someone that just passed away.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's kind of a buzzkill, friend.
Feet.
6 on a D20, 78 on a 100.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 17 on a 20 and 11 on D100.
So,
But he was a good friend, so.
Where are we going then?
All right.
Lupin,
Thrill.
the Lupin
George.
Village.
What?
I think I know where that is. I went there at one point. They
Everyone,
kind
please
of
be
have a
quiet.
whole good
I can't
roast.
see your mega.
D20, then D100.
I already did it. It was a nat 20 and a 76.
All right. Okay, with the nat 20 and the highest being a 78, was it, Hijack?
Uh-huh. So the choices of areas are Dragon Sticks, Top Hat, the Game Plateau, Red Light, or the Valley of Giants.
Courtesy of that nat 20, it's actually coming up on you.
Ooh.
Oh hey!
So we'll say Valley of Giant.
If it's right nearby. I'm gonna ask if everyone would be fine with at least paying a visit before we go to the final confrontation.
We've also got to go check on. We've got to go pay some respects to an old friend, but sure, we can make a pit stop. Pit stop.
Good grief!
So
Don't question Dolan. It's best not to.
let's go. I don't know where we're going. Tell me where we're going. Point a direction.
Let's
The
get out.
Valley of Giants.
Okay, let's go. And you watch as he gets out of his cart, holds up his pina colada, pulls the straw out, and flicks it like a wand. Oh right, it doesn't actually do anything. He snaps and a portal opens. It would have been cool though, I will admit. You guys watch as this large gate forms as he casts Dolan's Dimension Door as it just falls down. Come on through!
All right.
Onward.
As you all step through, and in the near distance, you see Wanderwear, and much further behind Wanderwear, the Lupine Village. And
Specifically, Wanderwear still moving about. Well, most of it's still moving about.
it's,
Some of the buildings have settled down.
yeah. Near the Lupine, would you say?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna
I
go
keep
fly
thinking-
over to Wanderwear.
I keep thinking when you say Wanderwear, you're gonna say Wanderwear's on. I don't know why.
You know, I have a bad
Wander-
feeling approaching this place, and I can't put my finger on why.
Probably
Wander-
Gladius.
Wanderwear is named so
Damn.
courtesy of the fact that the buildings themselves can move. They are house hunters,
That is
which are
what-
large relations to mimics.
That is also what the Red Hermit is. A house hunter. as we all make our way to the Lupine Village in Wanderware. That's where we'll end it today.
No,
I guess
it's only
next time on
7:30.
Dragon Ball
Is it
Z,
too
we have
early?
a freaking very. Get your,
Yep.
get your tissues ready for everybody.
Yes, as we
It's all
grieve the
gonna
campaign.
This is so early to end on.
it's we're going to be freaking going into. We're going to be going. I think this is going to be like the. This is going to be like the clip show episode where we just look back on the entirety of the whole ordeal we've been
The
before we
shopping
go to the final
episode.
fight.
Beach episode.
You mean
That
recap
would be the most
episode?
thematically inappropriate time to put in a beach episode.
Yeah, beach episode.
No.
And...
It's a beach episode.
Good night.